Hello everyone, thank you for joining me on this Saturday evening. You would not believe how long I just sat here trying to set this up. This emulator just did not want to show. Hello, welcome. Might wait a couple minutes to let some more people get in here, filter in. How you guys doing? How are we doing tonight? Got a good amount of people already. It's been forever since I've live streamed, so apologies for that. A little bit of a tough setup, had to get a new Ethernet cable and stuff, and couldn't get emulators to work with Heroes for a while. Had to settle back with Mimu, I think is how you pronounce it. I really wanted to use BlueStacks because it is so much smoother and everything. It's a lot better, but you know, it happens. Finally got it working. Praise Jesus. Very happy about that. How are you guys doing? What's going on, guys? So tonight I thought it would be fun if we chatted a little bit about Choose Your Legends. It's kind of the hottest thing in the community right now to be discussing. A lot of people are very, very upset about it. Personally, I don't know. I'm kind of mixed. I like Camilla as a character, but I can definitely understand all the hate and stuff that's happening. The good thing is that if this game is still alive another year, which it probably will be, if Camilla wins this time, she's not going to win next time. So hopefully, if there's somebody else that you're hoping will win, maybe that'll be next time. So we shall see about that. Should we start? Yeah, let's start taking a look. So I know some people actually, I think it was Green Panda, told me that last year I actually streamed during the Choose Your Legends event. I actually didn't even remember that, unfortunately. But I showed you guys my ballot, and some people wanted to see it again, who I have voted for so far. So we'll take a look at that, see if this... honestly, I'm nervous to click anything because I'm just afraid that this is going to break again, but I think we can do it. Alrighty. So, for the ballot here, I chose obscure, weird people so far. I know some people are going to be mad about this because I didn't do Brigand Boss or any other meme characters just yet. Like Geb or something like that. But so far, these are just some characters that I would love to see. I'll go through my reasoning, and you guys can let me know who you voted for in the chat. But basically, to start things off, we have Etzel. I voted for Etzel because, honestly, Knas got kind of screwed being a free unit. His stats weren't that great. His spread isn't that great. He's okay, but there's a lot of better options, so it's unfortunate. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of his artwork either, and I don't know how I feel about some of his quotes, like, this book, you see. I don't know. I just don't like it that much, but I like Knas as a character. So Etzel is pretty much like the Shadow Dragon version of Knas, except he's a pre-promote, and you get him through a Gaiden chapter that's, you know, obviously pretty hard to get to, because in Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon, the only way to get Gaiden chapters is by having 15 or fewer units alive, which basically means that you have to purposefully get a lot of people killed, because the game also throws at you some random units and stuff too, like every chapter if your ranks are getting pretty low. So you just have to go on a massacre spree. But anyway, Etzel, I don't know, I like his design. I think he's a pretty cool character, and I think that if we got another Knas in the game, maybe this one would be better, I guess. That was my thought process behind that, but I just like Etzel too, so it helps. As for Brunya, I think... Alright, there's a couple reasons for Brunya. One of them is because I would love to see some brand new artwork for Brunya. I guess it'd be interesting to find out how they power creep her as far as Heroes artwork goes, if you know what I mean. So there's that, but there's also the fact that I think that she's a really cool character. If you saw my Camus archetype video, you would have seen that she is actually argued to be a Camus archetype character. Really cool character, and I just think that she would be an awesome addition to the roster. Obscure character, probably somebody that there's not that great of a chance to see, and I should have explained it, but my whole thought process behind Choose Your Legends is not so much to vote for the top people, because my votes, you know, aren't going to matter all that much, especially if everyone's voting for Alm or somebody like that in the top. So I would rather vote for people that have very little chance of making it into the game, or it would be a long time before they ever finally were popular enough to get in. And that way I think at least, hopefully, intelligence systems could end up seeing that, hey, there's actually a little bit of interest for some of these people. So I'm not voting for top runners. I'm just voting for hopeful additions to the cast. So that's been my philosophy for Choose Your Legends. Next one, I picked Lucia, or Lucia. I know we don't really need another red Myrmidon Swordmaster character, another red sword in the game, because there's so many of them, but to be honest, I really like her design. I liked rescuing her in Radiant Dawn. I thought that was pretty cool. And I don't know if they would go with the long hair or short hair version, but we'd have to see. I just think she'd be really cool. I'd love to see her new artwork and her sprite in the game. That one's just more of a weird pick for me. There's not that much of a reasoning behind it. I just like her. And then we have Horus, who, once again, a lot of you guys might not even know Horus either. Another Gaiden character from Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon. I think, honestly, my best Fire Emblem save file that I've ever had was my Gaiden run of Shadow Dragon. Someday I'll do a video and talk about that, because I'm sure some people would like to see that save file. But, yeah, it's a fun playthrough. You have to kill a lot of people, but very fun. And Horus is, stat-wise, somewhat lackluster. He's not, like, the greatest general ever or anything like that, but I just thought he was kind of a cool character, and I'd love to see someone else who's an armor unit get into the game. I think it would also be cool, honestly, to start getting some of the villain dragon characters, people like Ithun or, I don't know, anyone, really, because eventually we're going to run out of actual Manakete characters to get in the game, as far as, like, recruitable ones that were in the Fire Emblem games. So it'd be awesome to start seeing some, like, final boss Manakete characters. I don't know how they would do that without making them, like, too good or anything, because I can't really see them making them awful, but, you know. Anyway, that's who I voted for so far. Who are you guys voting for? Let's see. What's up, TJ? Someone wants Cormag. Cormag's a good choice. I like Cormag, too. I'd love to see him. Ryan, aka Keyblade Master, says, I'm sorry, Stevie, but you didn't vote for Isaac, Luke Von Fabre, or Bayonetta. Always the Tails references in there. Eventually I'll make that Tails video, I promise. Eventually. I have to get around to it. There's a lot of other stuff that I need to do first. Some people want Rad. Anankos. You could. Let's see. And of course, yeah, Meg's got everybody voting for Louise. I don't know. I would not... Personally, I wouldn't want to tweet something telling people to vote for something, because I'd rather just have people vote for who they wanted. But, and I'm going to be hypocritical here, because I'm going to say basically what I think, but for me personally, I think any more votes for Louise is kind of dumb, because she's already... I think she's number 12. We'll look at the list in a little bit, but I think she's number 12. She's already pretty much at the top of the Blazing Sword popularity. The next time they do a Blazing Sword... She's also female character. We know that Intelligent Systems has a preference for them at this point. And she's at the top of the Blazing Blade popularity. So next time they do a Blazing Blade banner, in my opinion, I think it's pretty much guaranteed that we're going to see Louise. So, I mean, Mengs may have already won. It might be... might have happened because of him, but I think further votes are just kind of meaningless, because there's no point in making her climb up the popularity list at this point. She's already in the top for Blazing Blade, so I'm personally not going to be voting for her. Limstella would be cool. Actually, Blazing Blade Sonya would be cool as a Grand Hero battle. I'd love to see what they would do to her new artwork and her moveset and stuff like that. Her kit, I should say. Colm, Nami, and Camilla. I love Nami. Nami's really cool. I'd love to see Nami too. Nino is above Louise. I've dropped a vote for Alm and Leif. My next vote's definitely for Cormag. I think Alm's a shoo-in. I think Alm's going to get a Brave. I'm happy about it, because we don't have any Alm alts at this point, so that's cool. Down for that. But he's going to win. The same way that most likely Camilla's going to win. Unless there's some kind of, like, community fan, like, correction, where after seeing the results, the mid results, a massive amount of people just group up and vote for one particular character and get them past Camilla. But I don't think it's going to happen. It requires too much effort from too many people to make that happen. I think it's too late. But, like I said, on the bright side, Brave Camilla will happen, probably, and then she won't be able to happen again next year. I do think, though, like, I do agree with a lot of people getting kind of mad about the amount of alts in the game, because it's just about 3 years in, and the amount of Camillas that we have, and Lyns and Lucinas, is kind of ridiculous for only 3 years of having the game. And it's becoming, like, a little bit, I want to say, more dire as far as hoping certain bottoms of the rosters will end up getting in, because the amount of, like, banners for each particular game that we've had is actually not that many. At first I kind of thought, yeah, we'll get to most characters eventually. They'll just keep releasing new banners, new characters. But then they started doing all the alt stuff, and some of the alt stuff is fine. I'm okay with, like, seasonals of certain characters. That's okay. I just think that they went a little too hard with that, and at this point we got to, like, get back and start getting some new characters back into the game. Or at least give people like Charlotte, who have only an alt, the main version, as much as people would be mad at another Fates banner or something like that. Eventually, I'd like to see real Charlotte too. Opinion on the Anna split. Yeah, that one's unfortunate. A lot of other characters I was looking through, it does count both copies as one. I guess they split Anna because Anna's technically not always the same Anna. It's a million different Annas. But yeah, honestly, I think it's kind of not fair. They should have just made Anna one, count as one, had all the votes tallied together like they did for other characters. I don't think that ruins anything canon-wise. Just do it for the Choose Your Legends poll. You guys think we're going to see a Hero Rises event? I'd be curious to see who everyone votes for that. Probably something pretty busted. Unless they decide to announce like another mythic hero or something with the Hero Rises announcement. Like last year with Legendary Ike, where they pretty much announced him, then said Hero Rises, and then pretty much, I mean, they had to have known that everyone was going to vote for Legendary Ike. Seriously. That was such a waste. I don't know why they did that. But I saw Legendary Ike, and I said, hey, I would like that character, but I would also not like to summon for him and have to spend money and summon through the red pool. The bloated red pool. So I understood why everyone voted for Ike. I actually didn't know who to vote for a Hero Rises. I think I split it between... I did 3 Hector votes. No, it was like 9 votes, I think. I think I did like 6 Hector votes and 3 Ike votes, just because. Because I figured everybody could use some distant counter, but then I also wanted the Ike a little bit too. Everyone could use a free Ike. What's up? Welcome, everybody. How's the quality, guys? Are we good here? Everything good? Let me take a look. In the past, I actually made kind of a big oopsie. I was using my recording settings with OBS to stream, which means that I was trying to push out a frame rate or a bit rate of like 15,000 or something ridiculous like that, and I didn't even have an Ethernet cable hooked up, so that was wireless too. It was terrible, and hopefully there's no what's the word? Hopefully there is no hitching with this. Is there hitching? Let me know if the quality's good, guys. It's kind of difficult to tell. I need a second monitor. There's a lot of stuff I got to do to make things better. A lot of Anna comments. Silasor16 asks, did you kill your Nina? If you haven't, wait a little for the Link Skills banner. That's a good point. I was posting in the Discord earlier that I'm probably going to kill my Nina. I'll show you guys tonight. Actually, you know what? Let's get into that. We can continue talking about Choose Your Legends as we go on here, but let's get into the game for a second here. All right. Let's see. I think I actually put together a stupid team here that just had people that I was considering. Yeah, so I got this Nina. Pulled her randomly, wasn't going for her. But she just so happens to have Speed and Reslink 3. And this particular skill works kind of perfectly with Levitain. I was going to save Levitain to do for this live stream too, but I really needed her to have distant counter to keep going in Ether raids, because she's just so good at tanking and getting the enemy, you know, started attacking. She just eats them, fires back, destroys them. Distant counter's quite good on her. I was picking between her and Selena, and even though Selena can be plus 10 a lot more easily, what's my Levitain at? Plus 4. I did happen to get a lot of copies of her, but even though Selena's probably the better choice as far as like arena points later, I really like Levitain. So, and Levitain has the busted attack stat basically, so had to do it. But Levitain actually comes with attack and defense link. What we got here? Yep, right there. So if I went with that build and I had somebody who has Nina's skill, speed and res, then you throw Levitain into combat with a repo or something like that, and she's got pretty much everything buffed. I thought that was kind of a cool little thing. It's not like, I don't think it's broken or anything, but it's just kind of cool. She's got like the opposite, exact opposite, and I don't think that I'll be running Nina, so I think what I'm going to do is have somebody inherit this speed and res link. So yeah, I was posting in the Discord that I'm going to get rid of her at some point. Probably. But yeah, there is apparently going to be a link banner coming up, so maybe I could get another copy. I don't think she's, yeah, she doesn't have a good IV, though. I didn't make a video about this yet. I was going to make it one eventually, but it's hard to do everything that I want to do. I kind of categorize my stuff depending on the IV with a certain color. I kind of went with the in-game colors, so obviously we got green for speed here, yellow for defense, orange for HP, just because, blue for res, at least light blue, because that's what they tend to do. And these are the refined colors, too. So that's why I like that. Attack is kind of the odd one out. There's not really a sharp red for attack, so I just went with this kind of pinky one. But yeah, so that's how I grouped them. Hopefully that's going to help, because I don't have my notes exactly right in front of me, but I could get it. But yeah, so this is a plus res Nina, not the best. So that's why I wasn't too upset about having to fodder her off. I like her sprite, though. Let's look at that for a minute here. Not that one. What am I doing? Catalog. Nina. My mic is like right in front of my screen, by the way. Just what I had to do for today. No wonder.
Nina time.
So yeah. I like her sprite. It's cute. Don't really want to kill her, but the skill's too good. And the reason why this is also going to be a little bit of a fodder live stream here, if we end up going for long enough, is I've always had the mentality of kind of holding on to my good stuff till later, till maybe, you know, my next favorite character, the next busted character comes out that I really like, and I want to give them the good stuff. But like, we're at the point where if you're not using it now, you're just going to hold on to it like forever. So there's just, I'm kind of tired of having all this cool stuff in my barracks and having not figured out what exactly to do with it. So today I'm going to try to use some of my best fodder here. You guys can help give suggestions if you want to. I have some ideas. I was going to plan things out a lot better than I did. I actually still have a lot of question marks in my head when it comes to certain things. But setting up the stream just took forever. It just did not want to cooperate. So I didn't get to do all the, you know, all the math and stuff that I wanted to do to figure out what I should do. Lucky Crit did an oopsie. What would you like for unit types and weapons for the Brave version of all the frontrunners? That is a good question. What could Alm be? So they always do like either the Brave banners. The first set was their father's outfits. So like Lynn had her father's outfit, Roy had Ellawood's outfit, stuff like that. The second set of Brave stuff, I know Hector had his brother's outfits. Let me think for a second. Who's in the second one? Veronica. Did Veronica have Bruno's outfit? Is that what it is? I actually don't remember. I never thought about that. Let's take a look. Also, let me preface this. I've spent a decent amount of money in this game, so if your barracks does not look like mine, please do not feel bad. I've definitely not spent as much as some other YouTubers like Phoenix Master and stuff, because those guys go hard and get like at least 200 orbs per banner. I don't do that. I'll do like, if it's a banner that I like and I didn't get the character that I wanted, I might spend like 20 bucks, 40 bucks every month, every whatever. It has added up to a lot more than I ever expected to spend on a mobile game, but it happens. And so I have spent money. Don't feel bad, especially if you're free to play. I've got a lot of stuff. I also had a lot of lucky snipes recently. But yeah, Veronica. Is that Bruno's outfit? I don't think it... I actually don't know. I could probably look it up, but... Anyway, usually they give the characters outfits of either somebody influential in their life, a father, a brother, whatever it is. That's what they tend to go for. I don't think that they could give Alm, like, Celica's outfit, because that would just be kind of weird. It'd be kind of cross-dressy, I think. So I would wonder about that. Maybe they would give him... I don't want to spoil anything, but maybe maybe another character from Echoes they could give Alm that outfit, who Alm has a direct connection to. How about that? Aside from Alm, though, we're looking at... I think Marth is also second place right now. Who could they give Marth? I don't even know. I don't even think... Was Marth's father ever actually shown and fully designed? I don't know. Maybe, like, legendary hero Henri? He wasn't really shown either. He was in some, like, CG cutscene art. That's a good question. Camilla. Who would they do for Camilla? I don't think they would do Corrin's outfit for Camilla. Or would they? Barefoot Camilla? I don't know. Garen's outfit for Camilla? That could be interesting. Like Diabolical Camilla. That actually sounds really cool now that I said that. I know a lot of you guys are mad about Camilla, but that actually does sound pretty cool. Snack Smash asks, where's your Discord link at? I will, let me grab that for a second. I think it's, HTTP. Sorry, ignore the typing, guys. One moment. I think it's bit.ly/ I think this is it. I hope this works. You guys can tell me if that works or not. It didn't even do a link, darn it. Oh well. Anyway, where were we here? What's up, all the new people entering? How are you doing? Someone said 28k subs, only 23 watching. It looks like it's 260. And actually, I haven't streamed in a long time, so I'm actually pretty impressed. Thank you guys for joining me this evening, by the way. There wasn't that much of an announcement. I texted much earlier today saying that I was considering doing a live stream. Then I pretty much spent the entirety of the rest of the day sitting here trying to make it work. So, yeah, that was the thing. Keyblade Master says, Alm with dong armor, or we riot. That could be funny, Guide and Alm. I know Mengs was talking about wanting original Fire Emblem 1 Marth with no pants as a Marth alt. That could be funny. I would like that, actually. Yeah, pantless Marth. Someone says, hey, look, Faye, you should plus 10 her. I only have one Faye, actually. She was a random snipe from back in the day. Let me, I'll show you what I got recently. This was a random snipe. This is a second Dorcas, so I just gave Levitain Disencounter, and I just got, he comes with Disencounter, doesn't he? Am I forgetting? Oh, no, he's got it. Does he have it in his weapon? Yeah, he has it in his weapon. He has Fierce Stance. All right, never mind. Quicker Post 3, though, and also Infantry Pulse, which I did just kill an original Summer Xander to give that to, I think Loki is who I gave Infantry Pulse to, because I figured that'd be pretty good with her. Her HP's not that high, but I made a pretty cool little build around it. I don't think it's like perfect or anything. It's not busted, but I liked it. And actually, she doesn't even have the seal on right now. But, you know, I figured if I was going to run her, she should probably have Infantry Pulse, you know, especially if I'm going to run her with, like, Levitain. My original idea, actually, whoops, was to have, like, an all-evil girls team with Levitain, Loki, who else was I thinking? Like, Ishtar, something like that. But then I actually managed to pull Legendary Lucina here, and she just works so well with Levitain because of her kind of busted Future Sight ability. So I'm probably going to end up having a team with her and Levitain back-to-back. Maybe I'll give her the Speed and Res link. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. We'll see how that goes. Let me actually get some new images in here. Let me add the Choose Your Legend stuff. We could talk about some of the more characters in there. Let's add... I think I downloaded it. Yeah, here we go. It's going to be messy for a second. Ready? Boop. Alright. Let's edit this on the fly, I guess. Alright, we can talk about this now. So yeah, like I said, I actually didn't mention Micaiah yet. Micaiah in Sot's outfit? That could be interesting. Or Micaiah in her sister's outfit, no spoilers. That could be cool too. But yeah, I could see some pretty cool stuff. I hope the artwork's good. I'll be honest, I wasn't too thrilled about the second Brave banner, the one that we got this year. They were cool, but I don't know. See, I should have been all for Ephraim as an armor character, because I love Ephraim. But I wasn't too stoked about the art, and it was somebody good too. It was like I could be mistaken, but it was like Kita Senri or somebody who's usually really, really good. But I didn't like that artwork too much. So I hope it's good. Conqueror Alm. Yep, that could be cool. Give Alm May's chest plate. You guys are ridiculous. Isaiah asks, do you think they will raise the base stat total of old or outdated units at some point? Does them updating base Ephraim's animation signify future changes? If so, what do you think? Yeah, you know what the funny thing about that was, I actually noticed that, but I didn't put 2 and 2 together in my head. I was like, it was during, what was it, Grand Conquest? I used a team that had Ephraim on it at one point, something like that. And I noticed that he looked a little different, and I was like, was he always like that? But I didn't think about it possibly being an update, and I wasn't going to like post it on Twitter and look stupid if it wasn't. So then when I actually saw people realizing that his animation had been updated, I thought that was so cool. I liked that they actually went back and kind of gave him more of a legit animation similar to what he has in Sacred Stones. I was always kind of hoping that we would get an Ephraim with Leif too. It's not a legendary weapon or anything, but it was kind of like his lance for most of the game. So I thought it would be cool to get that. I was actually surprised that they gave him... what did they give him? What's this thing called? Oh, they gave him Siegmund. Yeah, so they gave him the legendary lance, not the, not his most of the game lance, which, you know, I guess Leif would have to be worse, but, you know, be cool to see that. Also, like, Hector with the Wolfberg should have been a thing, too, I think, instead of giving him literally armads in, like, every single Hector alt. With Myson's armor, that could be cool. Marth wearing his sister's dress. Quality alt right there. What could Reinhardt be? I'm actually happy with Reinhardt being 7th place. I like that they got an obscure character, made him really good in Heroes, and he's still popular, still good even to this day, with all the massive amount of power creep in this game that has happened since, with base stat totals and stuff like that. Reinhardt still hangs in there, still a solid unit that everybody should have. I love that. That is awesome. We also got a lot of love for Bruno. It kind of makes sense considering Veronica won last time. I'm a little bit surprised, I guess, that he's not higher up, but I guess Veronica's a girl and she's cuter, so... Yep, that's probably why. Crom, though, being 4th place. We do have some Crom alts already. I do like Crom, but not too upset about that. Ellawood, be cool to get a good Ellawood, although... Yeah, I don't know. Brave Roy's cool. That was... I don't want to say good enough, because I feel like the redheads always get crapped on. It's something that I say very often. But they're, for some reason, never quite as popular as the blue-haired lords. Never usually as good stat-wise as the blue-haired lords. So, yeah, Ellawood Love is fine by me. He could use it. Ray and Sophia with Apocalypse when? Yeah, I'm sure that would be good. Stephen McDonald asks, how exactly does Brave stuff work? I jumped in after the first 2 Choose Your Hero stuff. Is it a banner containing them? Do you get one for free? Yeah, so basically the top 4 people that win this Choose Your Legends, which right now is looking to be Alm, Marth, Camilla, and Micaiah. All of those characters later on this year will get a new alt of them. Really, really good, solid units. And everybody will get to pick one of those units for free. So depending on who comes with either the most busted stuff or the most generically useful, I guess. Last time it was Veronica. I actually wasn't sure if everyone was going to go for Veronica with, you know, Ephraim and Hector and stuff like that also in that banner. But I think most people did actually pick Veronica because she was so good and so useful. And obviously you've seen her now in like a lot of the tutorials and stuff by Phoenix Master. Other people like that, Brotel and stuff. Calendar storage, what are you doing? What's up? Welcome, guys. All the new people that just joined in. Those 3 airs, though. Yeah, I went really hard on the air banner. I actually think I got another one recently that was off banner, too. I went hard on that one for the points. I still don't know if I'm going to merge 2 or keep 1, like, neutral. I don't know yet. I'm thinking on it. What else are you guys saying? Xander out for Camilla would be tight. Yep, that sounds good. Yeah. Aside from that, Leo, 11th place, not too bad. Soren. Ranulf, I definitely want to see Ranulf in the game. I think he's, from the last Choose Your Legends, he's in the top for either Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, I think. So I think we'll see him eventually. Definitely. And also, the good thing about Choose Your Legends as well is the people that do not make the top 4 spaces. All of those people, the popularity for them will be taken into account later when it comes to making new banners. Especially like whatever far-fetched banner or whatever that we get this year with other, you know, characters that made it pretty high up. Anna is 6th place. We could definitely use an Anna alt. I'm with you guys on that one. Hopefully they'll realize the fact that she's split and be like, whoops. And see that, you know, there's enough love to get two different versions of Anna in the top here. And we got Loki. Imagine Brave Loki. Ridiculous. Very ridiculous. Erica. You know, I feel like we already got Erica. She's 4th place right now, so there's a chance that she's probably not going to make it, but we already pretty much got Erica, and she stole Gleipnir from Noel, so I think I'm still kind of hurt about that. I don't know, when Noel actually, if he ever makes it into the game, I don't know what they're going to give him at this point. That was kind of weird. I do have that Erica, though, and I do actually like that Erica as a unit. I just think they shouldn't have given her Gleipnir. What else? What else is going on, guys? I hope you're having a great Saturday evening here. Yeah, then we got, for the women chart here, we have Nino. Nino's got a couple alts already. We got Louise. We talked about Louise. Cordelia. I know Cordelia is one of the big ones that people wish she had better artwork. I tend to agree. I don't usually like to crap on any of the artists and Fire Emblem heroes because I think that they're pretty darn good, honestly, for the most part. And I'm an artist myself, so it's never good to get really scathing, bad criticism, especially not like, you know, good, helpful criticism. But yeah, her original artwork's a little weird. Even the new Camilla's artwork's kind of weird too. I know everybody was fixing it. I shared it on Twitter. It's just something looks a little off. Her arms are a little too thin. Actually, whoops, I forgot to show it. Yeah, I don't know. Her arms are kind of a little too thin here. Her face needs some more like spacing. Her chin is like non-existent. Her neck's kind of big. I'm not a huge fan about that. I don't know. Her sprite's not bad. I don't know. Not a huge fan of that, and I actually like Camilla. I also just don't think that we need that many Camilla alts anyway. But yeah. So Cordelia, I'm fine with that. Selkie, I know, is definitely in the top. She's close. So we'll probably see her eventually too. She's also a Fates character, so that'll probably help her. Lilina, we have the what they call it, Love Abounds. We have the Love Abounds Lilina. I like that version. That artwork is great for her. Let's see what else we got here. Mia, we just have the one version of, but she's fine. Tiki, Nephany, Thrazir, top 19. I honestly wonder if they ever planned on giving us the enemy characters like Veronica and Bruno. Maybe like near the main story ending or something like that. Or if they do like a different arc again and like close up the whole... what is it? I'm blanking on the names. Asker and... what are they from? Man. Embla. Asker and Embla. If they ever close up the Embla arc, I wonder if we'll end up getting like Veronica and Bruno, like their normal versions. That'd be cool. Thrazir, though, I don't know. She's okay. Leif. I didn't talk about Leif. Leif is number 8. A lot of people want Leif. What would they do for Leif as an alt? Would you be able to see his like jello body through whatever new clothes he's got? That could be interesting. Leif with like Hell's outfit? No, that doesn't make sense. I don't know what they would do for that. I didn't mention Robin, though. Also, Crom and Robin, 4th and 5th place. Hand in hand. Makes sense. There's plenty of Robins. I don't care for... Robin's fine, but we got plenty of Robins, especially between both genders. There's enough of them. Don't need it. That's my personal opinion. you like him, vote for him. No worries there. Jag and Marth. That would be cool too, actually. That'd be awesome. Also, another... Why did people vote? Is that Tiki? I think it's young Tiki. We have plenty of Tikis. You want another Tiki? I thought the new Tiki was kind of cool because they gave her the cloak from, I think it's Mystery of the Emblem, something like that. Her artwork had it back in the day. That was cool. What do we need another Tiki for? Zelgius as 20th place. Alright, for real. I don't understand giving Zelgius the Black Knight armor. Maybe if that was an alt, like a beat down version or something like that, but why did they give him that armor? A, that spoils it for anybody that hasn't played Radiant Dawn. And B, he has red armor, and they could have just put normal Zelgius in, and it would have been fine. And people would have compared the two, but, you know, if you weren't spoiled on the fact that they were the same person, maybe you would have just thought they were similar. Had similar builds, maybe the same weapon. Maybe you can you know, figure it out from that, but I really don't get the whole black armor Zelgius thing. That was a weird choice. Surtur, 16th place in the male category. Aren't we mad enough about the original Surtur? They just removed him from, not from all banners, they removed him from certain modes within the game. Like, I think it's the training grounds, probably Grand Conquest. Actually, no, Grand Conquest I think uses real people's units. Rival domains and stuff like that, though. He will not be in there anymore. I did notice when autoing, some problems did occur with autoing against a random Surtur. He was too good. Too smart for the AI. Yeah, so that was a problem. Maybe people just want a free Surtur, and that's why they're voting for him. I don't know. Alphonse at 17th place. Once again, I don't... Do you think they'll ever give us dupes of the Asker trio? It's kind of weird, because we're so far into the game at this point, and there's no way of doing that. Unless they're waiting for, like, the anniversary or something like that to add a new feature. I would love to see a new feature where you could get some kind of item or currency to save up to be able to merge a character without having an exact copy of that character anymore. I don't know if that would be busted when it comes to certain people, but I think it would just give a fair opportunity to give people merges on even some of their seasonals that they're pretty much never going to get to plus 10 unless they whale really hard for. And not a lot of people are going to do that, so it's kind of unfortunate. It's really almost like, especially for arena points at this point, it makes more sense to go with the F2P units at plus 10 than it does to go with like a really good seasonal, because you probably have like +1 merge at most on that character. So it's like, yeah, I would love to see another way to get merges. Marth could easily be his classic artwork just like they did with Celica. Yeah, absolutely. Pantsless Marth. I could go for that. That would be cool. Also, you know what I don't like? I'm just spitballing here, but I keep clicking Hero Merit List, and I mean Catalog. Celica, Brave Celica, this sword is so long. I don't know why that irks... Oh, sorry, guys. I always forget to turn that off. This sword is so long, it goes, like, out of her frame and into other people's tile on the map. That bothers me for some reason. I don't like that. Just a cool sprite. Very nice sprite. Sword's awesome. I just don't know why it had to be that big. I don't know why they did that. I might actually kill her later if we get to that point, because she has Deathblow 4, and I do like her. She's a good unit, but she's kind of just sitting there. I don't really use her often enough to warrant it, so I might end up using her as fodder. But did we talk about most of the characters here? I mean, yeah. Azura, top 7 female division. Okay, we just got a bunch of new Azuras. People were mad about Legendary Azura. I don't know why people want another, unless they want a free version. Another free version. That's not small Azura. Yeah, I feel like we talked about most people. Har, 19th place. I would love to see Har in the game. Har is awesome. Ryoma, I think we have plenty of Ryomas. I don't know, unless people want a free Ryoma. Seliph could use some more love. I feel like if Alm and Marth win this time, I wonder if next time is going to end up being like Ellawood and Crom, or Ellawood and Seliph, or Sigurd. Sigurd, 9th place as well. Definitely a cool character. Someone's watching at work. Don't get in trouble, man. Have fun. Brian Dragon says hi. Hi, Brian Dragon. What's up? How you guys doing? Hope you're having a good night. Thank you for joining me. Some random name says, a little late, but voted for Ishtar because I like her character and how good she is in Heroes. Plus someone from Genealogy needs an alt. Also voted Risk because the humble curate needs our help. Yeah, I saw some people were going hard for Risk. He didn't make it top 20, unfortunately, though. Maybe next time. I mean, obviously this isn't the end. There's still a couple days left, but it's not looking too good if he's not even top 20 yet at this point. Yeah, Ishtar's awesome. I love Ishtar. I was trying to put her on my team with Levitain. I was trying to make like a favorites team that was also really good. And I haven't quite figured that out yet. I was hoping to plan a little bit more today. Mr. Unlucky asks, do you play Smash Bros? I do. I have Smash Bros Ultimate. I played it. I didn't do everything yet in Smash Bros Ultimate. I was going to actually do some fan battles at some point, but I got to figure that out with the Elgato capture card and stuff like that. Get that working. Eventually. Eventually. What else we got here? Bro, I just want Selef to get an alt. Yep. Selef could use an alt. Even his Refine, like, still not that popular of a character. Although, the double miracle thing is kind of cool, and some cool stuff can happen with that, so that's cool. But I don't think that they went as hard as they could have with his Refine. Leo is somebody I'm kind of mad about, too, with his Refine. I guess for balancing purposes, they took out his gravity, but his Refine just isn't that good. His Refine should have had, like, a guaranteed counterattack or something like that, maybe with an HP requirement, like quicker post, but like player phase, though. That would have been really cool, and it would have made Leo much better. I have a good Leo. Let's find him here. I have a good Leo, and I would love to use him, but every time I try to put him on a Horse Emblem team, even with the buffs, he just can't. Oh, what am I doing? I'm going past red. Once again, my mic is in the way of like half my screen, so I'm having a hard time seeing stuff. Just the way that it's got to go tonight. Yeah, I even got a merge for Leo, and Leo's in like no banners, and I got a solid IV. I got a plus attack Leo. If you take a look at my IVs here, I think it's like plus attack. I think it's plus attack minus defense, and I merged him before he got the Refine, and now his Refine works with defense, which is which is unfortunate because he could use that defense and nuked his defense. But he does have a merge, so next month, if that IV update happens the way they said it was going to happen, that's going to go away, so that's cool too. But yeah, I love Leo's sprite. Leo's awesome, and I want to use him more, but I just can't. I can't justify it, especially with people like this Erica here. Just so much more consistent and better as a unit. I hate that. 2 votes for Ishtar and 4 for Reinhardt. I see you. Got that Genealogy and Thracia love over there. We need more of those banners and more characters. And I actually do... Okay, real talk for a second. I was mad about the Reinhardt and Olwen alts. Especially because their outfits are not even different. What am I doing? She's green. Once again, screen in my face. Where is she? There she is. This is one of my favorite units in Fire Emblem Heroes. I love Olwen. I don't know why. I just really like her. But yeah, hopefully next time you get a Thracia banner, it's not half redos or alts and half other characters. That's stupid. I don't like that. Put in fresh people. You want to do Thracia alts, do it on a holiday or something like that, on a seasonal banner. Sorry, I'm getting hungry here. Doing a cleanse, so I haven't eaten in like... This is day 7. All I get to do is drink this stuff. Lemon water and maple syrup. That's not Snapple, by the way. I know it's in a Snapple bottle, but it's not Snapple. Lemon water, maple syrup, cayenne pepper. Keeps you from not being hungry as long as you're sipping on it. And you can clean yourself out really good, lose a lot of weight. Not just water weight, too. Because actually, if you go back to my 2016 videos when I first started Lucky Crit, I was definitely a bit thinner back then. The sitting around making videos and also working in 2018, and also eating out for lunch some days, even though I tried to eat more healthy fast food type stuff, like Chipotle. I like Chipotle a lot, but still, it's, still not the best. So, yeah, doing a cleanse. Probably going to go for at least 8 or 10 days, I think. So either tomorrow will be the last day, or maybe I'll continue into next week a little bit. But yeah, getting thirsty. So, pardon me. Thanksgiving banner where Dorcas uses mutton as a weapon. We mean to win the game, but that could be interesting. And he already talks about mutton too, actually. Aversa. Did you vote for Aversa? Aversa's awesome. I think I'm going to be using most of my Holy Grails on Aversa. Let's actually take a look at that. I saved them. I haven't fully decided. That's the thing about this game is, like, if you don't make certain decisions and figure things out... Also, I got to do Ether raids at some point today. I'm kind of sucking. This season has not been good for me. The past, like, 2. Keep making a lot of mistakes. But what am I doing? I'm doing Grails. Going crazy here. Yeah, I have a lot of Grails saved up. I could plus 10 in Aversa. Not in terms of feathers right now, but eventually. Yeah, that would be cool. I do actually have a lot of feathers saved up. 146k. That is a lot for me. Because usually I, every 20k I get, I usually spend it, like, instantly to get somebody up there. But I finished, who was the last person I finished? Sort by level. Oh, it was Effie. I finally finished Effie. That allowed me to get into tier 21 because I needed her for her, you know, bonus points, and she's also just a good unit. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, but I finished Effie, and then I kind of didn't want to jump instantly into another plus 10 right then and there. I should probably, if I want to be smart about things, I should probably do Sheena, because she would be really good to have as well for Arena. But I don't, it's not the person that I'd love to do the most. I would love to do Selena. Where is Selena? I like Selena a lot. I got her to plus 5 so far. But yeah. I just don't know. She just might not be the best for points in there. Someone's telling me to vote for Berkut. Berkut needs a good, a better refine, a better upgrade for sure. But what would they do for a brave Berkut, though? Give him Rudolph's armor or something like that? Alm's armor? Like a reverse universe where he's Alm instead? That'd be cool. Thoughts on Sorcery Blade Fodder? That's the one. I gotta look that one up again. That's a cool skill. Pardon me one moment. Let me remember exactly what it does. Oh yeah, it gives them the what's the word for that? It targets the lower of the defense or res. I forget what the generic term though is for that people coined. Adaptive damage. It gives them adaptive damage. We need that Gordon alt. You know what I'm talking about. What are you talking about? 5 points meme? You want a Gordon alt for that? Crom with Amarin armor? That's funny. You know who I'd like to see? Sayri. I would love to see Sayri or Yenfei. They would be awesome to get into the game. Hopefully at some point. More red swords, of course, but hopefully they can make some way of making them cool. Thoughts on Sorcery Blade, though. It is an A slot, so you lose a lot of good stuff, obviously, for Sorcery Blade. I kind of feel like we'll just keep seeing weapons that have it integrated, and that's probably going to be the better way to go about it. But yeah, having the adaptive damage as an A slot, I don't know. Maybe if it was like somebody that had a really good refined weapon that had another A slot skill in their weapon already. I don't know. I haven't experimented with it. I don't have ill gear to give that to anybody. Yeah. So one of the builds I was thinking of doing, I don't know if I will, but maybe you guys can convince me. I really like Ishtar, like some of the folks out there, like you guys. And once again, pardon my idiotic searching because half my screen is obscured and I can't see with the mic. I know I keep saying that, but there's probably new people that don't know that. Ishtar. Love Ishtar. I'm thinking about doing something really funny. I wouldn't be the first person to do it. It's not that creative. I've seen other builds already with it, but I liked it. It looked really cool. I'm thinking about giving her Juicy Wave so that she looks like... Nope, not that. Looks like that. Because, if you don't know, her sprite actually... The book floats. It's one of those cool... She has one of those custom animations. Interact with allies. Also, the menus. I still haven't gotten used to the new menus yet. Very annoying. Still. Alright, let's find Ishtar. the book floats, which means that if you give her a different weapon, especially the little cocktail from Juicy Wave from Summer Camilla, that'll float too. That's so cool. I like that. It's actually not that bad with her too. You do miss out on the slaying effect that Mjolnir has, but you get desperation built into the weapon with Juicy Wave. I'll bring up Camilla as I talk about it. Where is she? I got another one recently. I think this one is plus attack though, so I might have to kill my original one. I don't remember if I inherited anything great onto her though. So yeah, with Juicy Wave, she gets desperation built into the weapon, which I'm also running on Ishtar's usual kit. It's a pretty solid B skill for her. So I wouldn't have to run that, and then what I would run instead, it's pretty generic because other people have done it already, is Special Spiral. And I actually have 2 Lewins that I managed to pull on, it was the Air Banner, I think. I went green and I went gray and I went hard, and I ended up with 2 Lewins. And I do have kind of a good IV Lewin, but I got a lot of green mages I also like, so I might kill him. I might fodder him for the Special Spiral. It's just so good. Or I could be super generic and just go Special Spiral Ophelia. But yeah, we'll see. I could be alone on this, but I want Orochi in the game. Orochi would be cool. I'm down for Orochi. I would love to see, like, Orochi, Charlotte. They might not do that because it's Hoshido and Nor, unless they just kind of did it grab bag banner. But yeah, Orochi, Charlotte would be cool. Who else? Who else would be cool from Fates that we don't have yet? It's hard because the Fates characters, a lot of people are upset about because we just keep getting alts of them, and I agree. But there's still some other random Fates characters that would be really cool to get in the game. Maybe like Keaton. I know a lot of people like Keaton, or what's the other guy's name? The Fox guy. Caden. Caden would be cool too. What are you guys doing tonight? You playing alongside me? Let's get this started, actually. Alright, so we talked about Choose Your Legends. We got that covered. I think at this point, we gotta... It's stressful, because I don't want to give the wrong person a really good piece of fodder and regret it later, but I think we gotta start inheriting some stuff here. So let's actually go through what I've got lying around. I have this extra Carla, but I really like Carla, so I think I'm just going to save it and give her a merge. She's only going to be +2, so it's not that valuable, I guess. At the end of the day, it's probably a stupid decision to do that, because I could end up giving somebody else Wrath. So that's why I kind of kept her here, because I couldn't figure it out. I just couldn't make up my mind yet. But yeah, she's got Wrath. I don't know that I would kill her for even Speed Wave, but Wrath for sure. Wrath is a good skill. So that is a thing. Sorry, I'm going too fast now. I got the new Hareed. I would love to give somebody Hone Attack 4. It's a great skill. But it would have to be like a dancer or somebody, a support character. Probably infantry. It would probably go quite well on, what is it? The Green Axe Azura. Yeah, there's so many decisions here. I also pulled... These I didn't mean to pull. This was on the last legendary banner. I pulled red for who? Somebody was red that I went for briefly. She has attack and defense bond, though. That could be pretty good on somebody. Or Dragon Valor, but I don't know. I could just... That's a training skill. That could be just on her. I don't have to really fodder her off for that. But attack and defense bond's not bad. I just have a lot of characters that I don't use. So it's time to, like... consolidate a little bit and make the people that I do have and do use even better. Owain, this is a big one. This is absolutely a big one. He has Wrath, but he also has, more specifically, also Attack and Defense Bond again. Blue Flame is very, very good. And I think I'm really, really close to giving this to Selena. You guys can let me know if you think that's a good idea or not, but she could use the extra damage. She already has, I gave her Wodao, inherited Wodao on her. So I'm sure I could come up with a pretty cool build with Blue Flame, though, with her, too. That would be really awesome. I mean, Owain's fine, but I got so many red swords, and he's not my favorite, so I really think, yeah, it's time to fodder him. And it's probably going to end up being Selena. Maybe, like, Levitain? I don't know. I don't know. Someone says, how about Valadar? Valadar Grand Hero Battle, that could be cool. I forgot another Awakening banner. I'm game for that. I like Garniff. We finally got Garniff. Brigand Boss. I'm thinking about voting for Brigand Boss. I will let you know if I do that. Some people have asked me to. It would be funny. Kind of not opposed to that idea. Let's see. I also have... Which one is the... Yeah, that's the real one. I have one extra Hareed lying around, so I could give somebody else Disencounter too. I have a good amount of Disencounter fodder, to be honest. So, he also has attack... Oh, okay, you know what? First merge of the night. Or, not merge. First foddering of the night. It would be really great to give my Hareed a merge. I know that it would, but... Yeah, I don't think I could do it. I think I gotta do this. I think I gotta do it, guys. I think we gotta go, I think I set it up. Did I not? Oh, I guess I didn't set it up. I thought I inherited attack smoke 1 and 2 on her. Did I not do that? Oh, maybe I did it with Levitain. I had another Hareed that I think I fed to Levitain for the, What am I doing? I clicked the wrong thing. Yeah, I gave her the attack smoke 3. I set her up for that. So I didn't waste the attack smoke also with killing the Hareed. But I think it might be a good idea to give Selena the Disencounter too. Levitain is my only red with Disencounter. Aside from, like, Black Knight. So that could be a good thing to do. The Luxman says, give Alm his Refine, plus attack defense opening, plus Mystic boost 3. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, I actually didn't give him his Refine yet. I'm holding off. I think I have a lot of points saved up. Let's take a look quickly. I also never usually let my Sacred Coins or my Refinery Crystals get this high. You can tell I haven't been playing as much as religiously lately. But hopefully if we kill a lot of stuff, do a lot of fodder tonight, make a lot of solid builds here, hopefully I'll be more inclined to play with them and test them out. What am I looking up? I just lost my entire train of thought. Sorry. Yeah, I do have a pretty solid amount of Divine Dew here. So we could do some cool legendary refines. What do you think? You think is it Alm Night? What do you guys think? Do I go for the Alm Refine? Yeah, no, I think I just go for the standard Refine here. I'll let you guys decide. What am I doing here? Are we going for it? In honor of Choose Your Legends 3, which Alm might win and get another alt. Get a brand new alt. He doesn't have an alt. What do you think? Alm, I wish he was kind of better. He's a little... His speed really hurt him when he first came out. But he was cool with the wind sweep, though. What's going on here? How we doing, guys? Is the stream still good quality? Haven't checked it. Sorry, hold on one moment. Looks okay. Somebody asks, what are your predictions for the Mythic Hero reveal tomorrow? My prediction is that it's probably going to be somebody of the opposite season. How do I, is there a way to show that? I don't remember. It's, oh, I should remember this, but I do not. And I don't think there's a way of showing it in here, is there? Or is there? No. I think it's going to be one of the seasons that is opposite of Air. So then people are going to be inclined to pull for that, so that instead of getting a lot of points during one particular season and then pretty much just 100 points or whatever the next season, then they'll have other ways of getting a lot of points pretty much every season. And I think it's probably going to end up being a Aether Raid's defense ability, most likely. But as far as who we could get, I have no idea. With Air, it sets... It sets a weird precedent because it could be... Actually, yeah, I don't think it would be one of the new characters. It's probably going to be somebody else. Maybe it'll be somebody cool like Seliph. Somebody that could use a legendary alt. Or like a Roy or something like that. Yeah, that would be awesome. Yakami says, poor soul pulling a Lucina. I got lucky with that Brave Lucina. I wasn't going for her. Got really lucky. Yeah, anyway. Fodder time. Let's do something here. I'll go through the rest of what I got lying around, though, for now. I don't know. Am I keeping this Olivia? She has that nice chill speed, so if I want to give somebody a cool chill speed tech, I might sack that Olivia. I know it's going to hurt somebody out there. I also got... Holy crap. When Levitane's banner came out, I was really excited about her. I wanted to pull a solid Levitane. I think my first one was bad. It was like minus attack or something like that, or minus speed maybe. So I kept pulling for her. I got so many leg yarns on that banner. This one's +4. At least enough for +5. I might have... Did I sack one? What does she come with? I forget. Let's see. Oh yeah, our dual flying. I gave that to Aversa so that she actually got a lot of points that season for Arena. That really helped me out, actually. I don't think that was the tier 21 week, but yeah, that was a good week. And that our dual flying helped her out too. And also gave her the HP +5, so it like worked perfectly with her ability too, her spellbook. Also chill attack, pretty solid. I'm not a huge fan of the distant guard and those kind of skills. The guard skills. The C skill guard skills. Yeah, we talked about Tiki. Oh. And the last legendary banner I was pulling for, I pulled for the new legendary, Azura. And oh my god, I pulled a lot of Fjorms. I only had the normal Fjorm before, so here's +1, one extra Fjorm here, and then I pulled 3 more Fjorms. I don't even know what to do with all these Fjorms. I went hard on that legendary banner, I hope you can tell. But yeah, attack and defense bond's not bad. Shield Pulse makes some really cool builds, actually. Originally, a lot of people recommended Shield Pulse on Brave Ike, because that works pretty well with his kit. I gave Shield Pulse, though, to somebody pretty interesting. I gave it to Carla. And it's a pretty cool build. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. So I'd probably use her and give Shield Pulse to somebody else cool. Let's decide. Okay, we're going to decide right now. Am I giving Special Spiral and Juicy Wave, sacking a Lewin and a Summer Camilla to Ishtar, and making Ishtar the Special Spiral either AoE nuke, or you can give her like Astra, I guess, too. That would be cool. What do you guys think? Should I do that? It does stink when somebody has a really good normal weapon like Mjolnir to get rid of it and give him something else. But she will get the Refine, so she'll be a little bit better as far as arena point scoring. Although I'm not going to have her at +10, so she's not going to be that good anyway. But she does get the Refine, so some extra stats out of it as well. And what are the stats on Juicy Wave? Let's take a look at that. Yeah, 12 might is not that great, but the Desperation, though. And I think, is my Ishtar plus attack? Let's figure it out. What am I doing tonight? Sorry, guys. Nope, she's plus speed. So, I don't know if she would kind of hurt a little bit from losing out on that couple points of attack, but actually it's only 2 from Mjolnir. I thought it was more. I guess not that bad. What did we say, guys? Oh, and I also didn't decide my doing the Alm Refine. Probably should. What do you guys think? What are my thoughts on an Elowood alt? I'm okay with that. I think the armored Elowood is pretty cool. I like that Elowood. A lot of people like that one, especially because it's a free unit. And he's really good, too. He's really balanced as far as his stat spread. But having, like, Elowood win Choose Your Legends, like he probably will next year, maybe, if he stays this popular. Whose outfit would they give him? His father didn't have armor. Do we see his father? I think we see his father. He didn't have armor. Was it going to be like a Marcus Elowood? We got a donation from Keyblade Master, $2. Thank you, sir. Draw me like one of your benched units. I actually will. At some point, I'm going to do a painting live stream. Because I actually do like painting. I just haven't really done it in a while. The last thing I painted was, for the channel, was the Tharja for the how to pronounce Tharja episode for the thumbnail. Yeah, I'd like to actually touch up that artwork a little bit because it's been a little while. Let's see if I could pop it in here really quick for those of you that didn't see it. It could use some work. I was never like 100% completely done with it. I just had to kind of get past making that video and let it go a little bit. Where'd I put it here? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I mean, it could use work. It's not my favorite ever, but you know, eventually I'll do a painting live stream. I think that'd be cool. Even Loki would be better than Camilla. Somehow, I think people would still be upset at that prospect. I wouldn't mind more dark alternate versions of characters. Yeah, I mean, getting Hardin was cool, the way that we got him. We also got the Celica. Unfortunately, this Celica was a bench warmer for me, too. Where is she? Oh, she doesn't have a refine, that's why she's not. I'm getting confused here. Because I'm doing too many things at once. Yeah, this Celica, I haven't used her. Chill speed, though. Maybe we can inherit that. I hate killing, like, unique characters, though, that I only have one copy of. I'm kind of a collection type of person. I usually like to keep at least one version of people, but I've just been sitting on stuff for so long that it's time to do something. So, alright, I'm gonna do it. I kind of said I might do it, so let's do it. Let's give Alm the up... Oh, he doesn't even have the SP. Pfft, silly me. Maybe I'll grind him later and I'll do it. I could give, we could do Marth. Could do Marth. We could do Tobin. No, we can't, actually. Tobin got so screwed. Poor Tobin, man. Should have been an archer. I think they went with Villager Tobin before he's an archer. But yeah, man, poor Tobin. He would have been cool. Faye got the archer treatment instead of Tobin. Seliph... No, we can't even do Seliph. Let's go. Let me just sort by SP, actually. If I can see it on the screen. Gray I did you guys? I was actually running out of some people to do in here. I like to save it in the case that something will get a refine eventually. Something good. Like Raven Tomes or something. Let's see what we got. Definitely did you. Brave stuff does not get a refine, thankfully. Yeah, I did a lot of people. Normal Hector, I could go for one of the different Armad's weapons, but I don't... Yeah, I don't know that I like this one. This is the solo one, I think, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not, but it's, has a slaying effect, and it also has, yeah, what am I thinking? Oh, it's like Wodao and slaying. No, it's not. There's no damage. It just has like a double slaying. HP condition, extra slaying. And I don't know. I like the fact that it's got the quick riposte built in and standard Hector. So, I don't know about that. Felicia I did. Waiting for a Kagero refine. Still, Kagero is still my summoner supported unit. I really want them to revamp that system too and make it so that if you switch who you have summoner supported, that you only lose it. Maybe the rank goes down to like A instead of S. I would really like that because I think the way that it is right now is just stupid. I don't see the point in having to grind everyone back up to S. I've had her as my summoner support unit for so long. Why am I just going to throw that away by summoner supporting somebody else? But I think, you know, it's definitely time for me to do someone else. Although she does benefit from the stats pretty nicely. It kind of kept her going a little bit longer than she would have ordinarily. Because she could use a refine too. Poison Dagger, not quite as good as it used to be. Because not a lot of people are running infantry that I've seen. I did these guys. Yeah, we could do... I feel like Marth might be like the first person to do here. And I could do normal Lucina, but I pulled her more recently. I don't have much of an attachment to normal Lucina. Alright, yeah. In honor of Marth probably winning Choose Your Legends 3. Let's do it. Series mascot. It was Wada Sachiko? Oh, yeah, that did the F-frame. Yeah, that makes sense. I liked his Brave Roy a lot. I just didn't like that F-frame art very much, unfortunately. Yeah. I don't know. We're going to do it, though. Let's do it. I'm all talking, no game, apparently. Let's do it. Go for that, Falchion Refine. There we go. Now we got the, what is it, like a rainbow spur? Yeah. Cool. Alright, that's enough for that. Let's start giving some people some skills here. But I didn't even finish the list. I keep getting sidetracked, sorry. Where were we? I talked about having the 2 Lewins before. I have the extra Hector for distant counter. Or Goad Armor. That might be a nice skill to give to somebody. I just don't know if it's valuable enough to do that, really. And I got the double Dorcas here. So I can give Fierce Stance or Quick Riposte or Infantry Pulse to somebody. Those are some pretty good skills too. Yeah, I was deciding though. Are we doing Juicy Wave Ishtar? I feel like we have to. Actually, is this one? Are these both attack? Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, they are. Let me oops, sorry. Let me refer to my actual written IVs here and see what the difference is between these 2 Summer Camillas. Because I actually keep track. I don't know if you could see this, but I literally keep track of every IV. Probably not the most efficient way of doing it, but it's what I do. I also keep track of how much I spent on this game, and that makes me kind of sad sometimes when I see that number. Where's the new one? We've got... Where's Summer Camilla? Did I not write her down? Oh yeah, there she is. The new one is minus res plus attack. That's actually really good, I think, because I don't think her... yeah, her res is definitely her dump stat. So that new one would be really good. Let's see what the other one was. What gets subtracted here. Or, like, I could go for the merge and have the Bane neutralized in a couple weeks. But... I don't know. It's a tough one. Sorry, guys. Bear with me one moment. Where was this banner? Actually, you know what's faster? Instead of sorting through this list, let's just open up my IV app and take a look. Alright, Summer Camilla. HP is neutral. She's definitely plus attack because that's what I marked her as, so that's what that is. 36 speed. Oh, she's minus defense. What did I inherit on her? She doesn't come with Deathblow, does she? Yeah, this is a really tough. This is a really good IV I'd be throwing away here. She does come with Deathblow, okay. Hone Flyers, Deathblow. Oh, so I probably gave her Moonbow. Oh, I gave her Blarblade. Yikes, that's expensive. At the end of the day, though, her defense and her res both not great. Doesn't matter too much. So, boys and girls, we're gonna do it. We're going all in on this. I told you. I told you. Let's put a little old Ishtar here. Let's just double check skills we can get here. Definitely going Juicy Wave. And we also get a pick of the lot for something else. She obviously doesn't care about Hone Flyers or Flyer Formation. Death Blow, though. Alright, here's what we're going to do. She's got Swift Sparrow. But just in case I ever want to use Death Blow or give her Death Blow 4 or something weird like that, I'm going to do... let's give her Death Blow 1 and 2 from a Fodder unit here. Death Blow. What am I doing? Let's do 2. Let's see. Hawkeye, my friend. Looks like it's coming from you. So we're going to go... Oh, that's perfect. Look at that. Now she has the Threat and Attack 3 and also the Death Blow 1 and 2. Going for it. Now I'm going to clear this. Let's go for that. What do you guys think? Should I do it? Are we doing it? We doing Juicy Ishtar? What do you think? The Jack W says, not gonna lie, I'm super mad that Leif isn't in the top 20. It's fair. It's a fair point. Little underrated of a unit in Heroes. Haven't seen him too much. He's not bad or anything, but yeah, there's just so many red swords, it's hard to find a use for him. You guys gotta let me know here. What are we doing? Are we doing this? What do you think? Check the Discord. There's a bond. Yakami, if you're still watching, one of my mods on my Discord server, he refers me to the rules because I posted a link to this live stream in the Lucky Crit general chat. Grade A mod right there. It's telling me to put it and promote yourself instead where it belongs. Bon on Discord says, I would love to do Selena. Quoting me. It's definitely time for me to do someone else. Yep, I did say that, didn't I? I did say that. Advertising in the Lucky Crit channel. Ban this rat. Thanks, guys. You guys are so lovely. Alright, I think I'm going to do it, guys. I think we're going for it. You guys are not telling me what to do, though. Love you too, Bon. I think maybe a lot of people are a little bit behind in the live stream and not watching live. But I think I'm going to do it. I think the floating drink is just really cool. It would be cool to give the merge to Summer Camilla. She is good. She's a good blue flyer. I do have Summer Corrin, who I think is kind of power crept a little bit by this Camilla, because I think this Camilla is min-maxed a little bit more. The Corrin has like upper 20s or 30s in either defense or res. This one does not. This one's more glass. The stats are put where they kind of matter a little bit more. But we're going to do it. I don't see a reason not to, really. I want to see the floating drink. I want to have the floating drink. Ready? Are we ready? Oof. You got it, girl. Alright. Learn skills. Let's give Ishtar her new drink. I like Ishtar a lot. Ishtar is one of my favorites, too. That's why I'm kind of doing this. I'm actually not going to give it to her yet. We'll do yeah. I'll do a new skill build for her. Let's mess with that right now, actually. And now she does have Death Blow, too. Could be interesting, so I'll have to play with that, but I'll save her SP for now. Alright, we are going to do change equipment, edit equip skill sets, 50 menus to get to where I want to go. I know it's only 2, but it's just the way they group stuff, not too intuitive. Maybe for new players who just started, because then they kind of get used to it right the first time. But having been used to it before and having to deal with it now, it's kind of a nightmare. Let's see, what did I do here? Oh, this. Why does she have drive defense as her main? What were you doing, Stevie? Alright, we're doing this. Gonna go edit, use current equipment, and then I'm gonna give her Juicy Wave. Why did I skip it? Alright, the fact that I gave her this means that I will most likely be also then sacking a Lewin to give her Special Spiral, because there is no point in her running Desperation anymore, so she would need a solid B skill. But actually, I'm really curious. I want to see her in battle with the drink and see what it looks like. I've never seen it in video form. Let's go and pop her on a team here. We'll do Mage City just for fun. I don't know why that's what I call my mage teams. And I keep passing her because I can't see half the screen. No, there she is. Clear out you. We'll bring my girl Tharja here. Although Leon could use some more love for sure. I like Leon too. I wish Leon was a little bit more popular. I wish his tome wasn't a Raven tome or whatever it is. Should have been something a little bit better, I think. I'll bring the Azura for the dance, and then we're also going to bring Sonya. Sonya's kind of underrated too. I got a plus speed one finally, so I was kind of super stoked about that. I had a minus speed one before, so her like middling speed was also just like even worse. But now actually with the Fury, she's got pretty decent speed. Not like amazing by today's standards, but pretty decent. Not too bad. So let's go. Let's do training. If I can see the screen, I will do training tower. Training tower here. Let's do. That one should be pretty good. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, speaking of, we've got Ophelia, but she doesn't have Special Spiral, so not the end of the world. I'm going to tank it with Sonya, though. Do this. I took off her weapon for, what was it for? Something. Some reason. This is really tough with this mic here. There we go. Her animation's really cool, though, Ophelia. I wouldn't mind giving Ophelia the Special Spiral build. I just feel like it's kind of generic, because it's what most people end up doing. We got Clarine here, but we lived.
Time for a little discipline.
Sonya's underrated. Not a lot of people like Sonya for some reason in Heroes. Alright, let's,
All right.
Nope, I gave you the rally instead.
On the way.
Pants you again.
Please.
Get you out of here. No, not that button. Really confusing playing on PC too, by the way. Look at it though, in all its glory. I would zoom in, but I'm afraid I'll break the stream because this emulator was not having a fun time before with OBS. So we'll just have to wait and see it in battle. Not used to clicking twice. Okay, she's holding it here, and then it's floating. Interesting.
Let us sing.
Very interesting.
Glad to sing for you.
It's cool.
Send me.
Very nice.
All right. Your orders?
It's so nice to finally have crisp, perfect game audio, by the way, because usually I record on my phone, and let me tell you, because Android does not have that internal sound capture, and I don't know why it doesn't, but it does not. Man, it's nice to hear this as crisp and fresh as it is. That's cool. I like that. I like that quite a bit. All right, let's wrap this up.
On the way.
Get back to sacking some good skills.
Please stay safe. Yes.
Wow, I'm not used to having to click twice. It's weird. Because usually it's just a quick double tap, I guess.
Mjolnir's wrath.
Sorry, Ishtar, it's not Mjolnir anymore. It's Juicy Wave. Alright. So that's cool. Her animation is quite enjoyable. Are we doing it then? What do you guys think? We going for it? Where did I... So here's the plus attack Lewin. This one's a plus res Lewin. I would much rather delete this one. Let me just make sure he doesn't have anything else good. Swift Sparrow. Oh, she has Swift Sparrow. Odd attack wave. Doesn't she have... Does she have even or odd attack wave? Not what I wanted to do. She does have odd attack wave. Okay. So we are missing out on a pretty decent skill there. Would have been nice to at least give somebody a little bit of that other one, but I think I gotta do it now. We've started. There's no point in stopping. Where were you? Sorry, Lewin. You're a cool character, but... So actually, what am I thinking? She has to use all 3 slots for Special Spiral anyway. It's just a shame to lose out on that, because someone else could have... I guess not really, but... You know, it's always nice to give people the best skills. More than one that people have. How are we doing, guys? Is the stream quality good? Still doing okay here? Been going for an hour and a half at this point. Wow. I'll probably wrap it up at about 2 hours. We're not going to make it through most of my fodder, but maybe if you guys like this live stream, I'll do another one on another day. Something like that. What do we think? Oh, that chat hasn't been moving, has it? Oh yeah, because it's not showing the bottom the way that I have it set up. Whoops. What do we think, guys? What are you up to? I think I'm going to do it. I really do. Because Ophelia would be really cool to do, but we got the Juicy Wave now. Ishtar is a pretty solid character. I think I have to at this point. What do you think? See if Discord chimes in. Channel. Hold on 1 second, guys. What do we got here? I see my mod seriously has voted for Zelgius. Either that or he just has a screenshot, but a lot of Zelgius right there. Alright. I think a lot of people are behind because people are still talking about Surtur and stuff here in the chat, but I think I'm just going to do it. It's going to be kind of painful for probably some of you guys out there. Ready? Ooh. Had to do it. Had to do it. And now with this, she should probably get a new special. If you want to do the build justice. I could use some more Ishtar, Ishtar copies too for merges. What do I have her at? +1? Yeah, +1. Alrighty. Auto attack weight still pretty good. Threatened attack, it's not bad. You don't see that very much anymore though these days. Let's go. What do we think? She should probably get one of the like growing or blazing. Why am I looking at assists? Sorry, clicking the wrong buttons. We could do Astra. It's not bad with this build. I think some people do that. Or we could go one of the flame attacks. Thunder makes a lot more sense on Ishtar. I think I got to do Thunder for Ishtar. But I think, isn't there something with Thunder? I think a lot of people don't like Thunder because of the area that it hits is kind of very odd. I just don't know why I would do an Ishtar without a Thunder special, though. Especially this build that could use an AoE thing. Let's see what other people have done. There's an Astra. Yeah, Blazing or Growing Wind. Let's see. I see somebody did actually give her Blazing Thunder. You know what? Let's actually see the fodder, though, because this is going to determine how this goes anyway. Oh, it's Reinhardt. Oh. How many merges I got on you? 3? Yeah, we could spare a Reinhardt for this. He also has Vantage, but I got plenty of them, so it's not bad. Why not? Let's do it. I like that idea a lot. Going with the Thunder for the Thunder Goddess. What am I doing? Learn skills. I don't know why I had to back out for that, sorry. And we're going Rising. And Blazing. It's cool. Very, very cool. Alright, I think that's enough Ishtar for now. She could use a dual special, probably. Oh, I do have... Oh, I think I still have... Do I have 2 Ophelias? I have 3. Oh, my god. Yeah, I got really lucky with Ophelia, too. My first one was already really good, because it's plus attack. I got another plus attack, and a plus speed. So I could literally pick anything. But she's got the Rally Up Attack Plus, which is really good. Also, I mean, Blazing Light I can get from somebody else. Chill Res, though. Chill Res is also quite good. Good tech skill for somebody to have. Sorry, I wish I had time to plan this out a little bit more. I intended to do that, but setting up the live stream just took hours trying to figure out what was wrong with this emulator. Why it wasn't working. Okay, this is an interesting one, Micaiah, because I've got a merge already on her, but I pulled 2 more. And at this point, nobody uses distant defense, and I was thinking at the time I would save her for that, because that's a pretty good skill. You can't do sacrifice. Guard 3 is okay, but we can 5-star somebody else, I think, and get that skill, so not the best. Or Drive Attack. Drive Attack is valuable, but I don't know. Let's take a look who else has Drive Attack that I've got. I just don't know that she's worth wasting on a Drive Attack. It's a good, like, general skill, but... Did I skip it? I probably skipped it. It'd be nice if they had a kind of sensical sorting experience going on here. That was Hone. Drive. There we are. Drive Attack 2. Okay, got a lot of Fjorms, but she has the Shield Pulse. Although, I don't think I have, like, 3 people that could be using Shield Pulse that aren't using Shield Pulse already. Hold on a second. Let me check the stream health here. Is this frozen? I wonder if this chop chat is frozen, because it's looking like I got more donations than I even said. I'm sorry, guys. I might have missed these. I am so sorry. So we got some super chats that I didn't discuss here, because I don't know, I didn't see them for some reason. How long has this been like this? Oh, because... Wait a minute. Yeah, this is like freezing. I am so sorry, guys. I didn't realize that. This stopped working though. Let me if I do that, it's obviously not going to like that very much. Restore the chat here. Try to pop this back out again. Sorry, I'm working with a really tiny window here. Okay, that might have just messed up my my aesthetic here for the chat. Let's see if I can fix it. Yeah, there we go. That's what we want. Oh, it's like not loading. Curious, very curious. Alright, sorry, there won't be chat for a minute here until this thing loads. But let me go through some of the super chats that I got. I'm sorry about that, guys. I was wondering why I wasn't really seeing too much happening with that. Now my browser's kind of freaking out here. Did we disconnect here? Doesn't look like it. You guys still here? Yeah, looks like we're good. Why is this freaking out? Using a new browser for this because my other one is filled with tabs, research tabs for new videos that I was kind of still putting together a lot of stuff with, so it didn't really make sense to use that because it's got too much crap going on there. But this browser's freaking out, so I think I'm gonna kill it. There we go. Try to get back to try to fix it here. Sorry guys, bear with me for 1 second. Alrighty, put this back here. See if we can't get this back to where we were. Probably missed a lot of comments, guys. I'm sorry. Alright, pop out chat again. That will hopefully work this time. There we go. Yeah, I missed out. I'm so sorry, guys. I've been missing out on chat this whole time. You probably voted earlier, too, and I didn't see it. Someone said, don't kill Lewin. Sorry, man. Yusuf Shahid says, how many tabs, Stevie? You want me to count? You actually want me to count? Ready? If the stream dies right here, you will know exactly why. Because there's a lot. Let me tell you, my friend, there is a lot. Can I see here? Oh man, let's see. 1 through 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Yeah, judging by this, oh my god. It's at least 80 tabs. I'm not going to count through every single one of these. I have like 80 tabs open in Firefox, literally. Thankfully, I have that setting, though, that doesn't load the pages when the browser opens. It only loads the current one. Otherwise, Firefox would just crap itself. But yeah, I have that many things open because there's like 2 videos that I've been working on. So many videos that I've been working on lately, I just have not got around to finishing. It's like I started so much stuff, and I just have not done it. But for you guys that are looking for more the longer-term, big videos, should be at least 2 of those on the horizon at some point. I just have to finish them. The problem is when you start researching something and you need all those tabs open, and then you start working on another video for some other reason, and those tabs are still there, and then eventually you end up doing research with other tabs. That's kind of what happened with those 80 tabs. There's literally like 2 different videos in there being worked on. Yeah. Everyone spam messages to test? What am I doing? I missed something, guys? What did I miss? Indigo Barrel, by research tabs, I did not mean that kind of research, alright? I'm talking video research here. PG rated. Why is everybody... Lag Guillotine asked, who's your current 10 merge project and who do you have summoner support on? I touched upon this briefly earlier, but I'll show it again. Well, let me make sure the stream's still going good here. I think we're good. We lost some people, but that's alright. I'll back out here for a second. I just finished Effie a couple weeks ago. I was kind of taking a break from a +10. I might do Selena. She's at +5. I could do some significant progress to her tonight. I do have a good little chunk of feathers. I don't think I'd spend it all on her, though, right now. And summoner support is still Kagero. It's always been Kagero. Like I was saying earlier, I want them to fix the system. I want them to make it so if I give summoner support to somebody else, I shouldn't lose all progress with the person I had before if it was S rank. I could see it going down to A so that you have to do like a little bit of work to get it back. But the way that it is, I think, is stupid. I don't want to like take it away from Kagero and then just have to completely do it all over again if I ever wanted to give it back to her. I mean, I guess it's fine because it's not that hard to grind, but it's just annoying. I think you should, like, as a collector, you should be able to get S rank supports with everybody and just be able to switch to whatever one person you want at the time. Amanda Green says, couldn't you bookmark all the tabs into a folder so you don't have to have them open? That is very true. That would be very smart. That would be very optimized. But I'm not always very optimized, unfortunately. It's one of my biggest things, too. Consistency. I have an issue with consistency. I tend to jump around a lot. Talk about a lot of different stuff. Yeah, unfortunately. What were you guys trying to draw my attention to, though? Oh, were you guys guessing how many tabs I had? 69? Nope, it's in the 80s, definitely. It's at least 70-something, judging by the amount. Alright, so let's look at the super chats that I didn't get to. Sorry, guys. We got a good one from my buddy David. The light is making you look like Blue 3. Also, hi. My old RuneScape account. Is it? I don't have a beret on, though. I don't think the light's that bright. We don't need to bring out the... These things are so crappy. I got these light blinders from going to the eye doctor. They gave me those drops that make your eyes super dilated. So you see everything blurry. And then you're not supposed to go outside and look at direct sunlight after that. But yeah. I can't find the nerd glasses right now. I don't know what I did with them. With the tape. The classic classic nerd glasses. But yeah, so thank you, David. Justin Cruz, $2. I voted for my thick Prince Crom. Also Louise. Of course, let me guess, you watch Mangs too? Nothing wrong with Crom. Louise is fine. Louise is going to get in. She'll be good. She's female, and she's at the top of the Blazing Blade stuff. She will absolutely get in at this point. Next time they do a Blazing Blade banner, most likely. King Twist asks, might I inquire as to which emulator you are using for Fire Emblem Heroes? Right now, I am using Mimu. I would really like to use BlueStacks because, in my experience, it was a lot smoother, especially on my computer. I should be able to get like rock solid like performance out of this, but sometimes if this window is not the top window that I'm focusing on, some weird stuff will happen. The sound will start clipping and glitching, and it's just weird. Even if I give it more like RAM and memory and stuff like that to be able to utilize. So I don't love Mimu, but I think right now this might be one of the only ones that works, because BlueStacks does not work right now. And even with this one, I just had problems for like 3 hours trying to get it to work, because it was working, it was live like this, and then all of a sudden it just stopped, and it was like a frozen image. And I uninstalled Mimu, I reinstalled it, I remade the whole profile, downloaded Heroes again, everything, like 3 times. Finally got it. But actually, IDC SAO made a really good tutorial on how to use Mimu if you want to emulate and play Heroes on your computer. Now, there is some risk to emulating, because technically intelligent systems could see this and think, oh, maybe this guy's cheating because they're emulating the game. Obviously, I'm not doing anything wrong, but if they don't like rooted devices and stuff like that too, they might be nervous about it. It's in kind of a gray area, but I think that folks like Phoenix Master also emulate and stuff like that too, and he's never gotten in trouble for it, so I think it's probably fine. I just want to warn you before you start emulating the game. One thing I do know is that I think you can't buy orbs on an emulator, and if you can, then you should not. That's bad. That, I think they specifically said do not do, because that opens the door for a lot of manipulation, I think, as far as with the code. And they probably don't like that. So if you do that, make sure you snag the orbs on your device or something else first, then pop in to the emulator and summon there if you're going to record it. That's my recommendation there. But yeah, Mimu, M-E-M-U. Let's see, next comment. Parker Colella with double donations. Thank you, sir. We got 2 $5 donations. If there was another Fallen banner, both Berkut and Renea should be on it. Hashtag vote for Arthur. Arthur? Arthur's cool. Arthur got kind of screwed in Heroes, because a lot of people are not too big of a fan of his artwork. I think... What am I doing? Why did I do that? I meant to go Origin, and I can't see... He's right there. Yeah, a lot of people are not a fan of his artwork, but it kind of makes sense for him because he is kind of a superhero, so the cartoony, like, comic book kind of style does kind of work. But I would love to see... You know what I would love to see? Is it Ipe? Ipe does the realistic stuff, I think, like Arden. Where's Arden? I think his name is Ipe. Yeah, Soeda Ipe. I would love to see his rendition of Arthur, because I think that would be really good. Really cool art right there. So I wouldn't mind having an Arthur alt. Wouldn't mind having a good version of Arthur either. Yeah, nothing bad. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see. Berkut and Renea, though. Yeah, actually, I think a lot of people voted for Renea. Was she on the top? Did I not mention that? I can't remember. Let's not do that one. Did I lose it? Did Renea make it? No, she did not. But I do know that a lot of people were voting for... Wow, this is so much brighter. A lot of people were voting for Renea. That was a thing. I wouldn't mind seeing Renea in the game. That's what, like, one of my favorite things about Fire Emblem Heroes is that we can finally play with a lot of the characters that we never had the chance to play with before. And I really love that about the game. I think it's so awesome. So characters like OG Camus, Ishtar, you never got to recruit. Oh my god. There's so many good Camus characters. Reinhardt. So many good characters that we never had a chance to actually play with that are now really cool to play with and get to experience in Heroes. So I wouldn't mind seeing Renea. That would be cool. Let's see. Parker also says, happy to donate another $3. YouTube taking 30%. Those glasses make you look like an old lady. Do they? They probably do. Do I have anything else here? I don't have anything else to wear around here. Oh, also, I meant to do something with this at some point. I bought this game, I played it for about 10 minutes, and I never got back to it. This is what happens when you are A, an adult that works a full-time job. B, you're also trying to do YouTube and make YouTube a thing too. Yeah, it doesn't happen, unfortunately. I was going to say, if I had this set up better, maybe next time I'll do a Google Play gift card giveaway. Unfortunately, this one I claimed. This is a fake one. I'm not going to pull a rice gum here and put a fake code on the screen. No way. Next time, though, I'll probably do something. If you guys like this live stream, by the way, be sure to let me know. Maybe I'll do more in the future, a little bit more consistently, because I think the last time I did a live stream was pretty far back into last year. So, anyway, thank you, Parker. Yep, I see you, Amanda. I mentioned you earlier, too, I think. Let's see. Indigo Barrel says, Alm build with Death Blow or Swift Sparrow plus Mystic Boost plus Phantom Speed for nigh guaranteed wind sweep. That's pretty cool. You know, actually, what I really like, too, is the new sort I obtained here. Let's find Nyla. Nyla. Actually, that banner, I think, is ending. Should I summon? Maybe I should summon, too. That might be fun to do. She's got this Null Sea Disrupt. No, is it her or is it somebody else? Counterattacks during combat. Actually, I think it's the skill. This coupled with... Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm still showing you the... My bad. Ignored the stream there for a second. Anyway, Nyla. Nyla's got this skill here. This coupled with Fire Sweep weapons allows you to be able to Fire Sweep on player phase, but on enemy phase be able to counterattack still, instead of being a lame duck on enemy phase. That is awesome. I might actually... I don't know that I want to stack a Nyla for that. It's a rare skill to get. But I did... One of my first heavily invested units that I kind of went all out on is this New Year Camilla. Because she has a really good IV. I got one merge on her. That's it, unfortunately. But I went Fire Sweep with her. Because she's really good with the Fire Sweep, Heavy Blade, Gale Force. You could do some cool stuff with this build. But if I was to give her that Null Sea Disrupt, that would be really awesome on her. So that's a consideration. I'm not going to kill my only Nyla right now, though. But let's see. When does this banner end? There's Leo. There's my buddy Leo. When does this end? 3 days. Let's, you want to YOLO a Nyla? Or to Barn? Come on, Nyla. Okay, okay. Tail 2, okay. Not disappointed with that. Really, really good fodder. How are you guys doing? I hope you're still doing well. Sorry, let me fix this so I can actually see the stream stuff still. Going for the other blue. I wouldn't mind getting a Tabarn, but I just don't know that I want to waste all of my orbs on this banner for him. Nope. Not this batch. Est, though. I'm still holding on and getting a really good Est. I've never gotten a good IV Est. I don't know why. I've pulled so many Ests in my time. Now, usually, when I pop in here and I summon, like... I mean, that wasn't trash. Let's be honest. The Tail 2 is good fodder. But usually when I pop in and kind of don't get anything really that good, I will stop summoning. That is my strategy. But for the sake of the stream tonight, that's how I tend to get a lot of good snipes, because I'll walk away, come back another time, and just pop in and snipe something and see what I get. Can we do it? Nope, not today. Tsubaki, though. Cody says, I think I accidentally just finished Tempest Trial 50k points while watching the stream. Whoops. Not a bad way to go. That's fun. Hope you guys are enjoying playing along with me. Do I do another summon? Do I waste another 5 orbs? My rate's not that great, but... Nyla, though. We're doing one more. I'm not feeling it that much. Yeah, especially because I'm only getting 1 blue here. Let's see if we can do it, though. This girl. Florina. I don't hate you, Florina, but I'm tired of pulling you. That's for certain. Alright. So that's not working out tonight. Actually, also sometimes my other strategy is switching banners, because sometimes if one is treating you crappily, you can kind of go get something else good. Wouldn't mind getting Elise, but I know that I'm not really going to use her. There's a lot of people that I wanted to pull that I still have not used. So, let's get back to theory crafting here. Where was I? I keep getting sidetracked. Oh, wait, no, I should give probably Blue Flame to like Selena or somebody. That would be really, really cool. Lag Guillotine asks, if you could remove someone from the game, who would you remove? That is a great question. That is a great question. Alright, this is going to be... I'll give a controversial answer. Because I love Myrrh as a character. But Myrrh is single-handedly, at least before Surtur, Myrrh has pretty much always been the most annoying unit for me to deal with in Arena. And Tempest Trials and other random modes and stuff like that. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the way that I build teams. Excuse me. But she's just always so annoying. It usually takes 2 people to take her down. She's just so tanky. At this point, I think a lot of people would be okay with Surtur being removed from the game. I do like the fact that... I think it's fine that he's a unit. I just think there's some... I don't know. I don't want to say that he's busted, because there's still a lot of ways to get around it. It's not that bad. But... yeah, I don't know. I don't love Surtur with his build. Somebody else, though. Let's see. If I could remove somebody from the game. I honestly feel like the other picks that I would pick would just be for people who I would prefer to have better art than they got. As sad as that is. I'm not really mad that anybody else is in here. You know. There's a lot of Fates dupes that don't need to be there. But... you know, it's really not that bad. You know, if we got, like, a character with, like, guns or something that was some weird crossover character, I don't think they'll ever do that, but I would not be thrilled about that, because I think that just breaks the whole feel that they're going for with Fire Emblem. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't put chat back either. Let's put chat back. Too much going on here. So, change this. Boop, there we go. Let me fix that a little bit. Alright. Chat's back. Yeah, a lot of people voting for Surtur, definitely. That's very likely. I don't hate Surtur. I don't hate him as a character. I don't necessarily hate him as a unit. I just think that he's kind of annoying to deal with most of the time. You know what? His, the worst part about him, hands down, is the fact that you cannot go within 2 spaces of him because you get hit with his menacing whatever. I hate that. That's annoying. Do you think there will be a Choose Your Legends 3 Camilla and a Legendary one? Oh my god. I like Camilla. I even like Camilla. And there's just too many. There's too many. There's too many Camillas. I have a lot of them. I like Spring Camilla. I like New Year Camilla. Summer Camilla is fine by me. This one I talked about earlier, I'm not a huge fan of the art. Adrift Camilla. I like to pretend that Adrift Camilla doesn't exist. Because that whole Adrift banner, I was not down for that. I don't know. I was not game for that banner. So that one doesn't exist to me. I don't like the artwork on that one very much either. She looks kind of weird in her attack sprite and stuff like that. Her attack art. Normal Camilla, though. Normal Camilla is fine by me. And yeah, we're most likely going to be getting a Choose Your Legends 3 Camilla, so that's just going to be a thing. But, like, if you have 6 to 8 alts within, like, 3 years of the game, that's just not... That doesn't seem right to me. Like, maybe 4 or 5, maybe, you know? 1 a year, 2 a year. 6 at most. But if you're going to go beyond that, it's just like, why? What are you doing? There's so many cool people that a lot of us could latch onto and like. Imagine who like the next Reinhardt will be. An obscure character nobody cares about, gets released into Heroes, is pretty good, hopefully, and people just like have a connection with them because a lot of people play Heroes. I can't wait for the next person to get some love like that. Somebody obscure that not a lot of people know about or care about. Adrift equals 4 Azura alts because they had her outfit. Yeah. Hydro Zernius says, I would definitely get rid of Brave Veronica. She's just the worst. She can be. She can be pretty annoying. not that hard to deal with per se, but having to tank her and she gets the free attacks on you, that's pretty crappy. And then if she gets danced too, not fun. Not fun. Yeah, I'll be honest, someone's mentioning TMS here. I really thought that they would do a crossover with Warriors and throw in Rowan and Leanna into Heroes. I'm kind of surprised that they didn't do that for like the cross promotion. I really don't know why. Seems like a missed opportunity. And I could see TMS people eventually too. It's a little weird, a little out of what they usually do for characters, but I wouldn't hate that. Tracy a banner with Miranda. Nothing wrong with that. Mikoto should have had her original look. Yep, I kind of agree with that too. I think it's weird when they give people the weird looks, and that's probably the only version that they'll get. It's like not their default clothing. That should have been saved for an alternate Mikoto. But yeah, I don't know if we need two Mikotos either. Nothing wrong with Mikoto, but kind of an obscure character. Adrift should have had Lilith. Yeah, probably. Would have been cool. Yeah, I definitely don't like Groom Marth's artwork either. I'm with you there. It's kind of weird. I don't hate it, but it's like his face is too pink. He's like very like doughy. This is not bad, but he doesn't look all that much like Marth. Especially this one. This I guess maybe this is more like classic Marth. It doesn't look like today's Marth very much. Even this doesn't look... I liked this iteration of Marth because it was kind of like a new evolution for him. It looks a little bit different here. Marth is one of those characters that has looked pretty different in like every incarnation. It's pretty interesting. But I'm okay with this one. I'm not a huge fan of the Groom Marth either. Should we get back to skills? We should get back to skills. It's stressful though, because I don't want to do something wrong here. So the good thing about air, I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with the other airs, but where's my other one? I actually don't know. Why is she not? Anyway, something's happening here. I have, or is one of those... Oh, actually, you know what? One of those is the one. I just am forgetting. Go back to air. Oh, it is this one. Yeah, okay. That's why I blue hearted her. I don't know that I want to give her a second merge. I might do that. Otherwise, she does have some kind of cool skills that we could inherit to somebody. Not that. That's fine. Mystic Boost, though. Mystic Boost. Would be cool. I just don't know. I know there's definitely... Let's look up what people have done before with Mystic Boost. Because I don't even have any ideas right now off the top of my head who I would give that to. Hold on one second, guys. I tend to like Gamepedia. No, Gamepedia. I tend to like Gamepedia more than GamePress for some reason, at least with the with a lot of stuff. But what I like about GamePress is you can actually see builds that use the skill that you're looking at. So let me get that open here. Sorry, I'm working with a really tiny window here to not obscure other stuff for myself, and it's kind of challenging. Welcome, Master Enix. What's going on? I don't hear any discussion. I feel cheated. We talked about Choose Your Legends quite extensively earlier. I could probably talk about it again a little bit, but right now I'm thinking about skill inheritance here. Let's go. Should be a category here for skills that use it. Unless nobody... I guess nobody posted them. It's too new. Yeah, that one I'll have to come back to. Because I don't know. I got to figure out the points. You definitely get a lot of more points, obviously, if she's merged. But if you bring double air, I was getting 161, I think, points altogether. And I don't know if I should go... I guess it doesn't matter. I should probably give it to the original air. But if I go double merged air, that might be kind of cool. I don't know. Yeah, I got to think about that one. I also have this Robin. Legendary Robin, Lego Robin here. And she doesn't have anything that good. Res Smoke is kind of... It's not bad. She's already got the merge. She's probably not going to end up being plus 10 at any point. So it really doesn't make a lot of sense to give her plus 2, which is not going to be that much better. Should probably give Res Smoke to somebody who could use it. Maybe like a mage or somebody that wants it. Or a support. So then the mage can nuke a little bit better. Yeah, I'm sorry. I wish I had planned this out a little bit more, but like I said, had some technical difficulties setting up the stream, so I didn't plan things out quite as fully as I wanted. I'm thinking maybe we focus on Levitain though now. So I'm torn here because I really like the attack and defense link, but when it comes to attacking in Ether Raids, she needs the Vantage. She's just so good. Hitting back and then not dying from subsequent attacks and stuff like that. But I would love to put her on a team. I think I had it set up earlier. Unless I cleared it. Yeah, my teams are a little bit of a mess right now. I need to clean them up. Oh, I think I replaced Nina by accident. I gotta figure out what I'm doing with this Nina fodder. Because somebody who is with Levitain, is going to be on a team with Levitain, would love to have this. Although if Levitain is not running attack and defense link, it doesn't make that much sense, I guess. Although the res will help her be tankier and speed's not bad. I guess it's still okay, but, you know, attack would be better. The Red Caesar says, Levitain is my favorite unit to use, to be honest. She's mine right now, too, actually. I really love using Levitain. I was stoked. I sniped another copy of her recently on a, like, off-banner pull. It was awesome. I would love to plus 10 Levitain. She's actually one of the very few units that I would have a hard time being torn about wailing for, like, legitimately. I've never wailed to plus 10 anyone, but I might actually consider doing that for her. I don't know. It'd be expensive. I don't know that it's worth it, but for her, maybe. Mystic Boost Miracle Ares. That's cool. I actually... Yeah, I do. I was going to plus 10 Ares at some point. I got plus 2 going on right now. He needs a better build. He's got a pretty generic build going on right now. He could use some cooler stuff. I got to be honest, I like his father better. I guess character-wise and sprite-wise. So it stopped me a little bit, but obviously he's great. Dark Mistletoe is a great weapon. So at some point I do need to get around to using him, for sure. I got Luke, too. Luke doesn't have anything that good. Well, he has... He's got Panic Play 3. He's one of the rarer units in the game, though. He's been on, like, no banners, Luke. Might not be worthwhile killing him, you know, taking him from the collection. I was probably going to give somebody Disencounter, though. What do you guys think? Should I give Selena Disencounter? It seems a little counterintuitive to have both Selena and Alolan Selena, aka Levitain, both having Disencounter. They will be my only reds with Disencounter. It could go to, like, Eldigan. Could go... Well, he's got the double. He's got the Fury. I like that. It could go to Ares, although the Brazen's good, too. It's so hard in this game, picking who you want to give stuff to. Very, very tough. But I might end up giving it to Selena for the arena points, because eventually she will be plus 10, and that would be quite good on her, especially with her well-rounded defenses and stuff. Miracle DC Seliph. I could. He's not my favorite, though. Mr. Rawi says, what is my most wanted unit for Fire Emblem Heroes? Great question. At this point, it would be somebody that I would just expect to never get into the game. Who would that be? It's a really good question. You know what? Let me, I'm going to look for a minute who I voted for last year. I saved it somewhere. My last ballot. There it is. Was this year 1 or is this year 2? Let's find out. This is year 1. Actually, this will be cool. You guys will like this. Let me get this onto the stream here. Add image. Here's who I voted for in the first Choose Your Legends poll. Let me move this down. There we go. So, this was in the beginning. I voted for Tharja. She didn't really need to be voted for. Trust me, I know that. But Marissa, I also wanted Marissa in the game at that point. Also the Etzel. I was still rocking the Etzel even back then, 2 years ago. Cool. Norn. I would love to see Norn. I don't know that she's like my #1 pick, but I think it'd be awesome to see Norn. Fiona. Fiona's a weird one for me because I like her, but she's not like my favorite or anything. I just like her design, I think. And we could use more like dark skin, tan skin folks in Fire Emblem Heroes too. I like that she's like one of the only like light blue aesthetic cavaliers. I think that's cool. Used to love Guy. Guy was like my favorite in Fire Emblem 7. Eventually I'd like to see him. I voted for Lucia too. Horus again. Look at that. I have not changed much in the past 2 years. We got Etzel and we got Horus. Yeah. Kagero, also been one of my favorites. We have a Kagero alt though. I really like the Spring Kagero. I need to use her more often. There's not a lot that I use her for, unfortunately. But yeah, this was when I was just kind of voting for some of my favorites. At this point, I wasn't necessarily voting for only obscure characters, but I still voted for a good amount of obscure people to try to get them in. I don't know if I have a picture of... Sorry about that. Where is the... oh, I closed it. I closed the window, so I can't look at the... at my current picks again, but you can go back in the stream if you want to see those. Let me see if I have a year 2 screenshot saved somewhere of who I voted for last year. Yeah, it's a tough pick, but it would be somebody really, really obscure that I just think is not going to get into the game. You know what? Just to appease you, I'm going to give you... Oh, here it is. This is not full either, but let's this is missing a day, but actually no, I think I missed a day last time. That's what it was. I missed a day last time, so I only voted for 5 people. But I'll show you my Choose Your Legends 2 stuff as well. Let's get this in here. There it is. Here's my Choose Your Legends 2 stuff. I went for Volk. My younger brother likes Volk a lot. I would love to see Volk. Volk is awesome. Hopefully he would be really good. I went for Norn again, because I got to rep the Norn. Volug, because I wanted beast units at that point. I guess I didn't think about Nyla. But Volug is a little bit more obscure. There's, you know, it's questionable as to whether or not he'll get into the game. He might, but not the most popular. I just like that he's like my favorite. Is he the only male wolf character? I don't remember. My memory of Radiant Dawn is not that great right now, unfortunately. Selkie, because I just wanted beast units at that point. And Deke. I've never actually played Fire Emblem 6, but I always, when I was younger, for some reason I thought Deke was so edgy and cool. He's shirtless with the shoulder pad. I just like Deke for some reason. No idea why, really. But yeah, those were my picks. Just to give you an answer right now, though, a really weird one. Merlinus. Imagine Merlinus getting into Fire Emblem Heroes. Makes no sense. I don't know what they would give him for a kit. He'd probably not be very good. Or he would be busted. It's probably going to be one or the other. Because they'll give him some weird support skill or something like that. But I'm gonna say Merlinus for right now, because I just think there's no way that they do Merlinus. He's going to require like all sorts of special coding. How would they classify him as an infantry? I don't know. It would be weird. Lucky Crit, what was your first FE game and what's your favorite? I started with Fire Emblem 7, Blazing Sword, Blazing Blade, whatever you want to call it, Game Boy Advance. I had a Nintendo Power subscription back in the day, And I remember coming across the Fire Emblem article. It was like an introductory little thing to that game, Fire Emblem 7. And it showed like strategy, like how to beat the first like 5 chapters. Not that they're like hard at all, but that's what it was. And it kind of went through the main mechanics of Fire Emblem. And I read that article. I actually read through the whole article, and I was like, wow, this is actually kind of interesting. Like the strategy and the depth here. And I had grown up playing games like Advance Wars. I loved Advance Wars. So it was definitely for me. And I don't know, the stars kind of aligned a little bit, and I was on the bus, and I was asking like friends and other kids on the bus if anybody had the game and knew about it. And sure enough, there was a kid on the bus, had the game, was willing to sell it for 20 bucks. And, you know, usually you do that whole dance with like, if you remember back in grade school, I'm sure this happened to some of you guys too. You'll agree to like do a trade, and then the next day, like the other kid forgets and like doesn't bring it. And you're kind of like, come on, man, I was looking forward to that all day. And they forgot it. And then you don't know if like day 3, then they'll forget again that time. That happened to me a couple times. Thankfully though, this kid, he did remember. And I bought the game for 20 bucks on the bus. Unfortunately, that means that I do not have the original box art. You can see I have Sacred Stones back there. That's the new Fire Emblem Shrine kind of. Got the box for that. I don't have the box for 7. But, yeah. I was hooked. I was even playing that game in high school, I remember. I have a fond memory of being homesick one day, not feeling too great, but I was playing Fire Emblem. And let me tell you, that was a fun time. I love Fire Emblem. My favorite game, though, that one's really hard. It fluctuates. It goes back and forth because... whoops, I messed with the chat a little bit. It goes back and forth because it can tend to change. I'm going to say, like, generically, my generic favorite is probably Sacred Stones. Because to me, like, everything that I wanted in 7 and Blazing Sword, Sacred Stones did. It had the world map that I liked, extra grinding opportunities. I know that kills the difficulty, trust me. I know the whole debate between it all. But I think a more casual part of me enjoys the less stress of being able to free grind or do whatever I want, the freedom of that. Not like locked into chapters where it's like you're locked in, you got to make sure certain units are next to each other for the support bonuses, and if you didn't, then you kind of mess up the chapter anyway, even if you beat it. Yeah, you're just worried about so much stuff like that. You're worried about when the next shop is going to come around, and then if you missed out the last time... I mean, classic Fire Emblem's great, don't get me wrong, but the stress of that, I think... sometimes I prefer the more casual Sacred Stones approach because I can kind of play it and chill and not have to care too much about every decision that I make. But yeah, Sacred Stones, I love the monsters. Fighting monsters in Fire Emblem, I just think should be a thing more often. I don't like how Fates did it, where you only had, what were they called? Faceless? Faceless are cool, that's fine. Why weren't there more monsters, though? Why was that like the only thing? The generic enemy, like Entombed in Awakening. Should have been more than that. I wanted more than that. I love all the like fantasy creatures, like the gargoyles and you know, the guidance stuff and the Sacred Stone stuff, like the what were they called? The Medusa things. I forget what they're called. Gorons. No, they're not Gorons. What are they called? Something. Someone will remind me. Those were cool. I like those. Yeah, I like the monsters. I like the creature campaign world map. I like the post-game stuff that they had, where you could even unlock and acquire enemy characters, bosses. That's awesome to me. I love that. Absolutely. And I don't know, there's something about the aesthetic of that game being like kind of darker, grittier. I just love it. Like, that one's... If it's not my favorite at the moment, it's definitely up there. But I think usually that's my favorite. Yeah, and I also think that Tower of Valny or some other like monster dungeon mode would be awesome in Fire Emblem Heroes. Absolutely. Yeah, I would love to see that in Heroes. Absolutely. I think it gets boring just killing enemy soldiers all the time. Just the same soldiers here and there. Soldier, soldier, soldier. I like the monsters. Monsters are cool. Kyle says, oh, whoa, what's this? Yeah, I know. I decided to stream. I know it's been a really long time. Sorry about that, but we're having fun. Hope you guys are having a good time watching. How are we doing with the stream? I think we're pretty good. Spice E says, what's your opinion on the pools currently? I think mass drops need to happen. I would agree with that. I think there's a lot more people that could get demoted that probably should get demoted. You know, I'm kind of the type of person to also say, like, I don't think they'll ever do it, But what's to say that Ike couldn't be a 3-star unit? Like, you'd still, even if you pulled him, you'd still have to invest in him to bring him up to 5 stars if you wanted to use him. And like normal Ike, I mean, he's got the heavy blade. You'd still have to invest feathers to be able to fodder off the heavy blade. I don't know. I think that would be such a good free-to-play decision. Maybe it's maybe they think it's degrading to have Ike as a 3-star. They did it with Marth though, so maybe not. I don't know. But there's a lot of people that like, they should just be demoted, and then that way, even if you pull all garbage and get all 3 stars, then you still get like, oh look, we still got a good character, even though, you know, they need some work to do. Then you could just upgrade them if you want to. I think that would be cool. I think it shouldn't just be like, you know, usually 3 stars just delegated to the garbage. Mr. Rowie says, you know what's even funny? We don't even have bandits in Fire Emblem Heroes. Yeah, something. There could even be modes where you have to save villages. Maybe that's not the most preferred mechanic, but I would play that mode. Come on. Gorgons. Thanks, guys. That's the name. Oh, yeah, Valite generics, but whatever. Please demote Luke. Yeah, poor Luke. Yeah. What's my favorite Fire Emblem Heroes event? It's a tough one to say. I don't know if you mean like the rotating events. My favorite mode right now is Ether Raids. Very, very stressful. I don't like that particular aspect because I go in there kind of like, are we going to do it? Are we going to get all the points we can get? Are we going to fail again? I don't like that about it. Because I'm not the kind of person that sits there for like a half an hour figuring out the most optimal move to make. Because that to me is like, that's cool and all. It's fine if you do that. Like, kudos to you. You probably score a lot better than I do. But that's like not playing to me. Like, that's not fun. I don't want to sit there and stare at the screen for half an hour and think of every little move and combination and whatever. I'll think a bit. Like, don't get me wrong. Thinking is definitely necessary. You don't want to make stupid moves all the time. But to me, I just like, you know, breathing while I play and not sweating every single little detail, I guess. Yeah, I hope we get massed emotions, though, in the anniversary update. Last year anniversary, I will say, was pretty, not great to me. I feel like they could have done more, given away more, made a bigger celebration of it. But I did like that we got the demotions. I think demotions need to happen more than once a year. I don't like that. I think, in all honesty, Fire Emblem Heroes is just so slow with everything that they do. You end up waiting so long for certain fixes or things that make the game better, quality of life stuff. I hate that. I think that is so bad. I think they should be browsing the subreddit, looking for like really high upvoted complaints, and fixing that stuff like ASAP. Pool changes. Come on. Pool should not be bloated anymore. Let's fix that. Let's clean it up. I think we need it. I agree with you. What do I think about multiple summoning pools? Could be interesting. If it made things better, I'm down. Otherwise, I don't know. It's definitely hard the way that it is, because if you're trying to go for like if I was going to go into a banner and try to pull for Ike, like as a new character or something. I know you get Legendary Ike anyway. He's not a good example, but, you know, if I wanted someone in particular and I went to summon on one of these, it's not a good idea, because even if you get an off-focused 5-star, you're not going to... It's very unlikely for you to get the character that you wanted anyway. So, yeah, maybe I'd be down for that. I don't know if they should do away with the current pool completely, but it definitely, just with some tweaks, would be better. Floor says, hey, the calendar uses the phrase mythic heroes, plural, as opposed to the legendary hero banners using the singular. Do you think we'll get more than one mythic hero this banner? That's possible. I don't know, how would that work for the focus, though? It'd be kind of weird. But it's possible, because maybe they want to catch up a little bit with mythic heroes and get a good amount of them out there without spending, like, this entire year pumping them out every month, every couple months. Maybe. I don't know. Or it could be a translation or localization error or something. Mystic boost Alm, my guy. It's broken. Really? I don't have the best IV Alm. He's plus HP. But actually, yeah, that does sound like a good idea, doesn't it? He'll lose out on Windsweep, though. I will consider that. That's cool. Sounds like a good idea. How are you guys doing? Thank you for spending your Saturday night with me, by the way. Hope you're having a good time. And hopefully playing alongside me. Trying to see if I missed anything. Swordsman 3 says, last year anniversary, it was 50 orbs, and they said, have fun getting pity broken by Merrick. I gotta say, though, Merrick actually quite good in Arena, because you could plus 10 him pretty easily. He's got the... you can make him good with close counter and stuff like that. Good for points. It's not quite that bad. Spicy says, would the intro of something like tenfold summons be a thing in Fire Emblem Heroes? Like another gacha games? I kind of hope not, to be honest. Those are expensive. And like every other gacha that I've played, like Grand Blue, where you can do 10-pull summons, they value them so highly. It's like 25 bucks for a 10-pull. It's like, ugh, that's gross. I don't like that. But you know what I do think they should do? Absolutely, is two things. One, I think I'm glad we get the free pull in every new banner. But I also think that you should probably get a free pull a day. Maybe that's too many characters entering the game. I don't know. I'd have to think about the balance of that. The other thing I want to say, though, is I think as a good quality of life improvement, it would be cool if, to balance it, let's say once a month, every new calendar month, you could once peek behind one orb, or maybe one summoning session when you go to summon. Imagine going in, you don't know what's behind anything, you're risking it, maybe it's your last batch of orbs, whatever it is, your last set of summons, maybe you're deciding between two of the same color trying to snipe pulse for somebody, and you want to see if they're behind one of those, you don't want to pick the wrong one, maybe you're F2P and you're running out and you don't want to pick the wrong orb, and it's going to bother you later if you leave that banner and you didn't know what was behind the other one. Imagine being able to peek once a month. I think that would be cool. I don't think that that breaks anything. I don't think that they lose any money, really, from that. So, I think that'd be awesome. Anna Barkman says, I'm having a good time. You're enjoyable to listen to. Thank you, man. Thank you. Glad you're having a good time. What if the free pull was your entire first session? That would be really cool. I can guarantee you they'll probably never do that, though. Too good. A lot of people snipe one of the banner characters from their free pull. Anyway, I've definitely sniped the banner characters at least, I want to say at least 3 times, 3 to 5 times. I've gone in for the first summon and sniped one of the 5-star banner characters. I love it when that happens. That is an awesome moment. Because even if you're like, yeah, I don't want to spend anything on this banner, I want to save my orbs, you still get something cool. And you didn't spend anything to get it. So I like that a lot. Yeah, I could see them not wanting to do that, though. Very powerful. I wonder when the Binding Blade characters are coming. That's, is that May? I think it might be May. In a couple months. For sure. They better not, I swear, if they do, like, another Roy alt, and it takes up a character slot in that banner, I will be disappointed. I want to see 4 fresh Binding Blade characters in that banner. Come on. Maybe Deke. I'll take Deke. Or OJ or somebody. Somebody cool. We haven't had a unit drop in months. They honestly need to fix that. Yeah, agreed. I think it's stupid that not even one character gets demoted from most banners. Binding Blade is March. Thank you, Mr. Rowie. Thank you. Yeah, so that's actually even closer. Soon. I love the fact that they had to say that, though, when those banners were coming. Because they knew, they had to have known the backlash they were going to get from doing Adrift. And then you also know that they had this Hot Spring banner in the schedule, too. Because usually they've got to be at least like 6 months ahead in terms of the stuff that they've made. Because for Choose Your Legends, when we actually figure out who wins Choose Your Legends, we don't get those characters for like another like 7 months or something like that. It's way later, usually like September, end of the summer, something like that. Maybe it's not 7 months, but it's a while. It's a while later. So if you judge by that standard, thinking that it takes them that long to get certain characters made, built, tested, get the art and the voice actors in for those characters, they're a handful of months ahead. So you definitely, like, they had to have known that for those Fates banners, for Adrift, for Hot Springs, for like whatever else we might see in the next little while, they knew that fans were not going to be happy about that. That's why they said, hey, you're getting a Radiant Dawn banner in January and you're getting Binding Blade in March. Come on, guys. We better get like a Thracia banner in like April. I want, like, every month it should be a different game banner. Seriously. In an ideal world where everything is perfect. To be fair, though, the fact that we're still playing this game, still talking about it, I still love it. There's a lot of stuff that I'm disappointed that they did or haven't done, but still love the game. I'm glad it's not that broken yet at this point with the new units and stuff. They haven't been that scummy, although I wasn't a fan of this. I was not a fan of if it'll load here. Oh, actually, I probably shouldn't have clicked that. I bet you I didn't like that. Whoops. Well, I wasn't going to buy anything, but there we go. Anyway, I was trying to show you the $75 packs. I didn't like that at all. All right, I think I got to close out the game here. Hold on a second, guys. Uh-oh. I hope I didn't just kill the stream here. Let's fix this. Whoop. That's going to break for a second. Let me close Heroes and go back into it. Ooh, no audio. Alright. Not the end of the world. Stream's not ended. Although, okay, before I go back in the game, isn't there like a piece right now? A nice quiet? Because you're probably sick of hearing that generic Heroes background music. We need new backdrops for the castle. I want to see like seasonal stuff for the castle. I want the castle to be like coated in snow or Christmas like holiday celebration stuff during that season and every other season. I'd love to see like pumpkins for like Halloween or something like that. Come on. It's not that hard to do. Get an artist to come in, do a backdrop, update it for that time period at least. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Also a jukebox, because if you're like me, you're probably sick of hearing this same Heroes music over and over and over again forever. It's good music, but I'm tired of hearing it. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. Thought it wasn't coming back there for a second. All right, this is almost a 3-hour-long stream. I think I'm going to call it once we hit the 3-hour mark. We got about 20 more minutes, or maybe I'll call it at midnight. I know we didn't do a lot of skill stuff. Maybe let's get back to that. Let's do a little bit more of that. I did promise that, didn't I? So we did do the new Ishtar build. I'll be excited to play with that. I don't need anything for Carla, though I like Carla. All right, let's decide this. We're figuring this out. What do you guys think? Am I going Blue Flame Selena? I probably should. I think I should. Let me know your thoughts, though. I'd love to hear them. I'm going to look it up. See if there's any other cool builds people have done that I'm just not thinking of right now. Indigo Barrel says, did I see Fate Grand Order in there? That's actually pre-installed with Memu for some reason. No, I do not play Fate Grand Order. Unfortunately, I know some people would like it if I did. I tried it like a year ago, and I couldn't get into it. I wasn't a huge fan of how the battles looked, how they used the kind of Blaze Blue, where they take like anime art of the character and then like animate that. If you know what I mean. I just didn't like it for some reason. It didn't appeal to me. And I know the summoning rates in that game are garbage, so I don't think I'm masochistic enough to do that. I think it's a 1% summon rate for a 5-star or an SSR. Oh man, this is hilarious. I just found a thread where someone was asking for advice about who to give Blue Flame to. And somebody said give it to Ray. Let's see. Give me a second here. I just want to see if there's any other cool builds I'm not thinking of for Blue Flame. Doesn't really... Aesthetically, it doesn't work for Selena because she's all red. But, you know, whatever. Yusuf says, Wodao, Blue Flame, Wrath, Selena. That sounds great. But to give her Wrath, I'd have to kill... Actually, he has Wrath too, but I can't do both. Man, if we only had a 4-star character with Wrath, I could give Wrath 1 and 2, then give the Wrath 3, and go for the Blue Flame. I mean, maybe I could do Wrath too, but yeah, I don't know. It would be nice. I hate losing good fodder. Let's see. We got anything else here? Lord Adma says we need to be honest, we need a new Shadows of Valentia banner. We haven't gotten any since the first two. I will go easy on them with that though, because I think if I remember correctly, we have over half of the cast of Shadows of Valentia already, because it's not a very big and diverse cast from Gaiden. So I'm kind of okay. We haven't seen any of those in a while. I can forgive them on that. But stuff like Thracia is like unacceptable. The fact that like there's still no Thracia characters. Come on. Come on. Lord Atma says, you know what this means. Save it, Wayne, until Wrath is on a 4-star unit. But the whole thing is like, I'm tired of saving this good fodder. I want to give it to somebody cool. I want to have some amazing units to go throw at stuff. Especially Ether Raids. I could really bulk up my Ether Raids defense if I had some actually like busted stuff in there. I don't have like broken stuff on my Ether Raids defense. I'll show you really quick. It's not that... It needs to be updated. It's not even like optimized in a great way. Yeah, let's look at this. So I just got the 6 characters. Harid is really good as a frontline here because obviously he's cavalry and he kind of messes stuff up. He's got the distant counter. He's got the basically super chill as his B. I love that. And as long as he's in range with somebody else, it's pretty hard to kind of come in and deal and take them out. This is not the best base setup. Actually, for full transparency, let's show you the defense results. I haven't gotten the greatest, but yeah, there's 2. Here's a complete failure. That one's not good. I got 2 here, though, 2 there, and some bad... This was back before I updated it for this season. Not the best. I've had better seasons. There's definitely a lot of work that can be done here, but I just threw in the new Azura, because why not? That's probably the most gross thing I've got here. And I do have the distant counter Levitate here, but I need more people to be able to play off of her skill set. This is kind of mismatched still. Like, I haven't decided everybody's final stuff that they need to have in here to make it really great. So it's just kind of right now. I gotta work on it more. We'll see about that. Yeah, Blue Flame. Let's get back to Blue Flame, because before this stream ends, I'm doing Blue Flame. Somebody's getting Blue Flame. Bare minimum. Let me just put that back on screen. Alright, let's look at who else people are recommending. Give it to Ishtar, Blue Flame? Can you shout out TSM Oak? The answer is no, but I said your name anyway, so there you go. What we got here? Let's catch back up. Blue Flame plus 10 Sorin. That's interesting. Now, I actually have an extra Hellbindi, I think, to give somebody Green Infantry Duel. But I don't know that I want to give to Sorin. I even have a 5-star Sorin, too. I think he's neutral IV, so like it's not bad or anything. But I don't know. I don't know that I want to do a Sorin build. He's okay, but I don't like him that much. I'd rather, like, save it and use it on someone like Sonya if I want to get arena points from Sonya. MPSU says, you have that extra Carla. I know. I know. I don't want to kill Carla, though. Carla. I would kill Nephany before I killed Carla. And I like Nephany, too. Hey, you can vote again on Choose Your Legends. Can you? Actually, yeah, I think I tried earlier and it wasn't time yet. Let me open that. I'll show you guys that. Why not? Let's go to it. It is a Choose Your Legends stream. Why not? Let's vote. Who should I vote for, guys? What do you think? It's got to be someone obscure, let me tell you. I'm not voting for the top people. I'm not voting for Alm. He's already going to win, pretty much. Most likely. Definitely not voting for Camilla. She's fine. Not voting for Louise. She'll definitely get in. She doesn't need any more votes, in my opinion. But let's do that. Am I still logged in? I am still logged in. Okay. Let's find a way to share this screen here for a second. Yeah, let's do this. Alrighty, not the most elegant, but I didn't exactly have it completely set up here, so just put it here for now. Alright. Who do you think? Gonzalez? I've seen some Gonzalez love. La Rochelle, I mean, she's in the game at least. I want to get somebody who's not in already. Z-Hark. I wouldn't mind seeing Z-Hark. Someone's saying Garrick. Not bad picks. Pent. I mean, there's probably a pretty decent chance, even if Pent is not high up on the list, that they do Pent for in a banner with Louise. It's probably somewhat likely. Zane. Now, Zane would be somebody that they would have to do extra coding for. That would be cool. I would love to see that. But I would be afraid that either he'd be too good or not good enough, depending on how they make his transform ability. Space Ghost says, I came here to tell you to vote for Sane. I have been summoned. Kent and Sane would be cool. More Cavaliers. I don't know that we need more Cavaliers, but eventually they got to get added, right? Space Ghost, I've seen you a lot on Twitter lately. Thank you for the support on Twitter, by the way. Another Beast character. Nothing wrong with that. Ashnard. Okay, that's interesting. Wrath. Amamiya says Wrath. I know Zerk Monster Hunter wants Wrath a lot. A lot. Reyna would be interesting. Echidna. Ooh, that's getting deep there. Lima the Fourth. Is he? No, he's not in this. He's not in this. Don't even tell me he's in this. Might as well vote for Barth. Lima's not in here, is he? No. He's not. Rudolph, though. Slade would be funny. Tatiana would be cool. Should be a probably like a dancer though. Nui Baba would be cool. Grand Hero Battle. There's a lot of good people. I'm glad we finally got Cliff. I was waiting for Cliff. Thrasier. I don't know how I feel about Thrasier yet. What if Wrath has Wrath at 4 stars? Berkut said Wrath. Vote for Brigand Boss, the best Fire Emblem character. Alright. Bad of the Beast. Do I do Brigand Boss? What game was Brigand Boss even from? I don't remember. Oh, it's I think it's Echoes, isn't it? It's Echoes. Yeah, it's Echoes. Do I do Brigand Boss? It's a meme one, but wouldn't be bad. Null would be cool. I don't know what they would give him for a tome though. Norn, dude, I am with you. I'll probably vote for her later. Maybe not today. I like Norn a lot for some reason. I want some like busted archer to enter the game. I know we have Brave Lucina with her broken assist skill, but I want to see like an archer come in that just like, I don't know, like something better than what we got. Archers are kind of in a weird place. Nils. I would love to see Nils. Nils is a good choice too. 313 Archer. Imagine if they added 313 Archer to the characters list. Now that would be a meme pick for sure. Sue from Binding Blade. Haven't played Binding Blade, but I like Sue. You know, everybody hates Barth. I actually like his armor color a lot. I'm one of those guys. I like it when people have varied colors to them and are very specific. Because usually if you're playing through the game, everybody has the same look to them. Same colors. I don't like that for some reason. I voted for Brunya. We're good on Brunya love. Dan, Echidna would be cool. Gale. Gale would be awesome. That's an obscure pick. Geese, too. Or Geitz. You know what? Geitz would be a good pick. I might do him last, maybe. Gonzalez. Who do I want for Binding Blade banner? Alright, let's do this. Let's go through and look. I know I keep getting sidetracked. We'll do Blue Flame. Blue Flame will be the last thing I do on the stream. How about that? Binding Blade banner. Let's go. Zeiss would be cool. Walt. A lot of people don't like Walt, but I actually like his design a lot. Wouldn't mind seeing Walt. Thea's okay. Sue is cool. I like Sue. Got Shanna. Rutger. Once again, never played 6. Rutger's not bad. A little generic, I guess, because he's, you know, your typical Myrmidon, but I like him. Oh, did they actually translate OJ as Ogier? Really? Or localize is what I mean, but wow. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Ogier or OJ I think would be cool. Although another red sword. Try to avoid that. Melody would be cool. I wouldn't be bad on Lou. Is her name, wasn't it like Tatum or Tate? No, I'm thinking of something else. It was Lalum, but now it's Larum. That's what it is. That's weird to me. Klein we have. Binding Blade, okay. I'm going to be a hypocrite here. I know I said no more alts or whatever, but Binding Blade Karel would be cool to get as a Karel alt at one point. Or some people say Carol. I tend to say Karel because I think Carol sounds kind of girly. I know Carol could be a boy's name too, but it's kind of like Carol with an E at the end. So I tend to say Karel. But yeah, anyway. Binding Blade Karel, older Sword Saint Karel would be really cool. But, you know, wasting a spot on a Binding Blade banner, probably wouldn't want that either. Juno, John, Agreen. Agreen's interesting. I forgot she was a... Isn't she a boss character? I don't remember if she's recruitable. Hugh, I like Hugh. Yeah, and then we're kind of back up here. So Geese or Gale. Some of those guys, I'd be cool with that. To be honest, I like... Pick any 4 characters in here, and if they were in the banner, I would be stoked. Because I just want to see more... Sorry, I hit the mic. I just want to see more representation from more obscure people in Heroes. I want them to be more popular. I want to attract more attention to them. What are we looking at here? Parker, once again, thank you, man. Triple donations tonight. Thank you so much. Parker says Arthur tomorrow. Is he telling me to vote for Arthur tomorrow? Maybe I will, Parker. Maybe I will. Oh, some people saying Wolf. I would not mind seeing Wolf in here either. Zerk would cry, though, because it wouldn't be Wrath. That's another Bocav. Would they make him a Bocav? People make him a Bocav, because that's kind of what you do. But you can reclass him in that. Actually, yeah, that's his canon class, isn't it? I think that's his canon class. But you can reclass him to anything, and some people recommend, like, Wolf General and weird stuff like that. So I wonder what they would make him. But maybe it would be that. Zerk would cry, though, if we got another bow archer, mounted cavalry bow archer that wasn't Wrath. Yeah, there's Wolf. Also, Wolf, people sleep on Wolf, though. Sedgar is the one people always pick. Slightly better. I think because he has more levels to gain. Yeah, I think Wolf is missing a couple levels when you get him. Sorry, guys, there's a lot going on here. I'm trying to get to as many as I can. Zeldamon King says, "Hey, Lucky Crit, how are you? I have been only voting for Gaius since he's my favorite Fire Emblem character." Gaius is cool. Gaius needs, like, he needs a little something extra. He needs a refine or something. I like Gaius, too. At least we have a Gaius alt. I'm okay with having a Gaius alt that we have. The Summer Gaius is cool. Why don't they add more old age characters like Athos? Not a bad idea. They'd have to be powerful, though, I think. Maybe that's why they don't do that. Zane, though. Zane will require a lot. They'd have to, like, custom build him. It's not a copy paste job like other people. Samson would be cool. Might actually consider voting for Samson. There's really not that much special about him, but I just love the whole, like, Samson Aaron choosing a path type of deal. I like that for some reason. I don't know. It inspired Fates, after all. They made a whole game off of choosing a path. To me, I'm a no on Nagi, because we got enough Tiki and Naga type stuff. Young Tiki, adult Tiki. We have Michaelis. There's Merrick. Medius Grand Hero Battle would be cool. I would love to see him as a Manakete. I was saying this earlier, but I can't wait till we get to the point where there's no more playable Manaketes to add to heroes. And hopefully they'll start adding Grand Hero Battles with like final boss characters and their Manaketes. I think that would be sick. Imagine the Dragon teams with that. Might be kind of AIDSy because they'll probably be really good. But I would love to see some evil dragons in the game. Lorenz, George is in the game. I wonder what they would do with Jake. Like, how would they even... They would totally just go the easy route and make Jake like an archer or a bow knight or something. They would not like go out of their way and make like a ballistician sprite or anything for him. So I'm gonna say no on Jake because I just know that they'll not. They won't go the extra mile for him. I don't think they would do that. Horus I voted for. My friend Cameron wants Harden. Normal Harden. Frey. I like Frey a lot. Frey is awesome. Frey is so reliable. Imagine they did like a Samson banner and an Aaron banner, where like they're with some other Shadow Dragon characters or something like that, and basically you had to pick between banners. Like, yeah, at the end of the day you could get them both, but either you had to split your orbs this way or that way, or pick which one you wanted. That would be sick. That is a cool throwback. I would love it if they did that. Yeah, how would Chris work? I don't know how Chris would work. Probably just pick a class for him. How are we doing on the stream, guys? Haven't checked it in a while. We're looking pretty good. It's been 3 hours. Jeez. All right. Let's. We gotta start wrapping this up. Let's go. I did see a lot of Brigand Boss. I feel like I should vote Brigand Boss. I can't please everybody here. What's up, Thomas Chang? You want Athos? Yeah. King Newcomer says, Lucky Crit, do you think we'll get any representation of 3 houses? 3 houses / 4 seasons. Yeah. Anyway, 3 houses when it comes out. Yeah. Actually, yes, for this one, because we did see Echo stuff with Almond Celica not that long after Echoes came out. So, yes. I'm going to say yes. I was, like I said earlier, I was surprised that we didn't get, Rowan and Leanna from Warriors. I was actually shocked that they didn't do a cross-promotion banner with them in Heroes. But yes, I do think for 3 houses we'll probably see them. Yeah, Adam. Adam says, like how they did the Almond Celica banners when they came out. Yes, that was kind of cool. I like that. But personally, I was like all Celica banner. Wanted Sonya. I'll be honest, I like the characters on Celica's route way better than the characters on Alm's route. Alm's route is like, I don't know, like there's nothing wrong with it. There's still cool characters there, but it's like more generic to me. Celica has like all the edgy cool people. I guess I still am a sucker for like edgy people. Saber, Sonya, Dean, Atlas. I like the Bowie and May shtick that they have going on. I don't know, I like that. I like her characters. It's a shame everybody hates her route. Yeah, Eddie Barrientos says, I mean, Rowan and Leanna are owned by Koei Tecmo, right? Yeah, probably. I would wonder if Intelligent Systems would have some rights to them, but maybe not. Maybe because they invented them for Warriors that they couldn't do that. That could make sense as to why they didn't. It's a possibility. Atlas is true. It's True Man, or is it True Man? He is. Words cannot describe my expression when we finally got the full artwork of like Atlas and a bunch of other people from Echoes that we didn't have before. When they finally released it as a part of Valentia Accordion, I was so stoked to see like what the rest of his artwork was, because all we had seen up to this point was like a bust shot, like up to like his arm. Turns out he was sitting, lounging on a stump or something. It's cool. Hey, what's going on, Uberia? How are you? Cody's quoting me. I'm a sucker for edgy people. It's kind of always been the case. I guess I didn't grow out of it. There's some edgelords that I do not like, though. Some rub me the wrong way. They need, like, just the right amount of edge, like, sprinkled in. Dean is perfect. Saber is perfect. Yeah, characters like that. Sometimes they go too far. I'm trying to think of somebody that, like, I don't like that's too edgy. Too edgy for me. They probably come from the more recent games, I'm thinking. Too edgy, too edgy. Do we have any edge in here? People have told me to vote for Cervantes, too. Flavia would be cool to see. Wouldn't mind voting for Flavia. I'll be honest, like, half of my votes, too, are like, I would just love to see this character in the Heroes Chibi art form. And I think that, like, it would add some more variety to, like, both the armor that they have, skin tones, stuff like that. I mean, I'm not trying to go, like, SJW and be like, we need more diversity or whatever, but I don't know, like, I want some... when I see a character like Flavia, I'm just like, okay, that's different from, like, a lot of the normal stuff we could get. So for some reason, I like that. I don't know. I don't know what it is about that. Chell would be cool. I like her. Mustafa, he'd be cool. There's a Camus character right there. Priam's like a little edgy. He's got some weird stuff going on with his design. I would like to see him eventually, though. He's kind of interesting. Yen Fei, I think, is right about the right amount of edge. Yeah, nobody's too edgy here. Who am I thinking of, like, who's edgy that I don't like? Maybe it's a Fates character. I don't know. I don't even hate the Fates character designs either. Dwyer, I can never look at Dwyer and not think of L from Death Note. I just can't do it. I can't do it. So the true hair color for Dwyer for me is always going to be black. It's L. It's L as a healer or whatever he is. I forget. Who is the light Yagami of Heroes? I don't even hate Garen's design. I just don't like his personality. Too cartoony. Alright, Iago's pushing the edge a little bit there with the mask. He's kind of up there. Like, they tried too hard. I wasn't a huge fan of the werewolf Manicheets in Fates. I think they should have looked more werewolfy. They looked kind of weird. They were like a classic Japanese like folklore version or something like that, I think is what they based them on. That's why. But I don't know. They weren't like werewolfy to me. I didn't love that. Imagine Layla gets into the game. That'd be cool. Or Lilith, though. I'd take Lilith. Yeah, maybe there's less edgy characters than I thought. Less super edgy ones. I don't think... Somebody out there likes Shura, but I don't like Shura. I don't know why. A lot of people rather have the boots than Shura. Sumeragi's fine. He's the king. He can have an ornate headdress. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of who I'm thinking of off the top of my head, but there's a level of edgy that goes too far. Okay. I just thought of one. This is going to bother some people. I think Leif's a little edgy here. I know he's the first king of Asker. I know he's, like, dead, so he's got the, like, demon stuff on him. I don't like his little weird head tilt thing on his sprite. I think he looks kind of weird doing that. Yeah, he's a little too edgy, I think. He doesn't get my vote. He's okay. I don't hate the design or anything, but like I don't know that I would vote for Leif. Sorry guys, I know there's somebody out there that likes him. If anybody was going to be too edgy, let it be the characters from Hell. Like that actually makes sense. But him, I don't know. I see his sprite and stuff in the game and I'm just like, that doesn't do it for me. He doesn't look that cool to me. Thrazir too. Thrazir's like just not interesting enough. But yeah, okay, we're done with the edge conversation. It is very, very late. Let's pick who we're voting for. Flavia over Danved. Priam over Ike. Yeah. Vote Rad. Rad is Rad. You guys are coming from Mangs' channel or something. Orson Crit. The Betrayer. Jafar and Karel. Would Azama be considered edgy? Azama, to me, is like... He's kind of boring. I liked his support conversations because, like, he did not have a personality that I was expecting. He was a little, He has some edge, like... a little bit PG-13 conversations with certain characters. And I kind of enjoyed that about him, to be honest. But, like, design-wise, he's kind of boring to me. I don't know. He doesn't do it for me. Morva. Who's Morva? I don't remember who Morva is. Nyx. I would love to see Nyx in the game. Basilio. Oh my... I have a... Basilio triggers me when I see Basilio. And the reason why is because... And I don't mean, like, super trigger or anything, but, like, I get bad flashbacks from my Awakening file that I still have, by the way, where I auto-battled. I was training Basilio and a bunch of other people grinding for level ups so they can get, like, all the skills and all the classes that they needed. And in that game, after a while, your EXP gets so bad that you pretty much just have to do the DLC grinding maps if you want to have any growth, you know, like, decent growth at all. But I was doing one map, and I autoed it, and I skipped the enemy phase. And I thought everything was fine. I played for like another 100 hours or something ridiculous after that before I realized that Basilio died. So I have an Awakening file, my main Awakening file, Basilio's dead. And I have a backup file, but it is from before that 100 hours. So I could either lose like 100 hours of gameplay and have Basilio, or keep what I had and he's dead permanently. That irks me so bad about that file, because it's like, that file will never be perfect now. Oh my god, I hate that. Mistakes were made. Eddie Barrientos, what are your thoughts on the Japanese Fire Emblem Con that got announced this year? Oh, it got announced last year, but yeah, it's for this year. It's the Fire Emblem Expo. I'm thinking it's going to be a little bit like the 25th anniversary celebration, because I think, if I remember right, they have like on-stage performances, maybe like live music. They're probably going to sell Fire Emblem merch and stuff like that. I don't know if it'll be the type of event that where they like reveal a new Three Houses trailer or something like that. I really don't know. You know, if we haven't heard anything by then, I guess it's possible, but it kind of seems like it's not that type of event for that to happen. So I would be excited. Actually, like, what you just made me realize is that someday I would love, if I could, if they had some kind of Fire Emblem Expo, to take a trip to Japan during that Expo time, get into the Expo and experience that, maybe even vlog it. Excuse me. Maybe even vlog it. Sorry, my voice is getting rough because I've been talking so much tonight. But I would love to vlog it, unless that's, I think that might be disrespectful in Japanese culture. I don't remember just walking around with a camera like that. But I would love to go and do that. That'd be awesome. I'm seeing Brigand Boss. Alright, I don't ever want to hear this again. So this is what we're... No, that's the wrong game. Nope, nope, nope. Go back. I don't want to see this again, so I'm doing it now. He's not even top... God, you guys with the meme votes. That was a pity pick. Alright, Brigand Boss. I chose Brigand Boss. You're welcome. Chat kind of decided that one. I will forever look back at this and be like, Brigand Boss, really? Whatever, it's interesting. Alright, thanks guys. That's done. We're done with that now. Back to Blue Flame. Last thing we're going to do on the stream before I end it, because we've been going for a very long time. Holy crap. Uvaria says hydrate. I got this. That's about it. And I got my food for the day. My lemon cleanse water. That's about it. I said 4 seasons because I think you did mention that in your Three Houses reveal trailer. Yeah. It's kind of based upon the Japanese thing. And curiously enough, Dynasty Warriors takes inspiration from that, and with the different houses. And then we had Fire Emblem Warriors where they collabed with Dynasty Warriors, and now we're almost getting a Fire Emblem that seems like it still collabed with Dynasty Warriors because it has the 3-house type of deal. It's really interesting. They like took inspiration from each other or something weird like that. When is the Expo? The Expo is in May, if I'm not mistaken. All right, we're gonna figure out Blue Flame. I'm gonna look up some other builds just to make sure that I don't see anybody better, but it might end up going to Selena because I like her. Pardon the typing for a moment. And the reason why I say Selena too for this particular skill is because of the extra damage. Her attack is what she's really lacking, so the Wodao helps her, and this would help her even more. And she's also a tank on top of it, so that's why I thought it might be interesting. It's weird that she's all red, but I'd give her Blue Flame. But that's just a weird... That's being nitpicky, I guess. Oh yeah, and the other thing too is there's obviously some better picks that I could give some of these skills to. Sorry, there's another one. Jesus. But I'm not a huge fan of going like all out busted with like Brave Hector, Brave Ephraim, that kind of stuff. I'd rather put like the busted skills on my units that I love using because I think I'll get the most mileage out of that personally. Like I'm not looking to make the greatest skill set ever made in the game because X character is like really SS plus or whatever ranked. So Brave Hector, I don't know that I'd give him anything that good. It'd be cool though to give him Blue Flame. What do we think, guys? You have any better suggestions for Blue Flame? I see a build online with Lyn. 35 damage with Wrath and Desperation and Wary Breaker. I don't use Bolin a lot, though. Oh, actually, with Wrath, it's normal Lyn. Yeah, no. I don't think I would do that, Lyn. Blue Flame Halloween Jacob. Jeez. I'm going to say no to that one. Anyone that I have that uses a lot of bonds? I have some people that do, but not a lot of my main folks have a bond skill for their A skill. Not yet, at least. Brave Lyn used to be good. Used to be popular. Blue Flame Bride Tharja. Interesting. Actually, someone does recommend here player phase units with Spiral. That would be Ishtar. That actually might be kind of busted on her, huh? This is tough now. Yeah, Sword Lyn was the recommendation. Sorry, I thought it was Brave Lyn for a second, but it was Sword Lyn. I do have Sword Lyn, but I don't use her enough. I don't hate her or anything, but I'd rather give it to like one of my faves. Merrick. Right now it's between Ishtar and Selena. But Ishtar, I kind of like that lightning spread with her. With Wrath, though. Yeah, with Wrath would be really good. Blue Flame Carla. But she's got Pavis or something right now for her Shield Pulse build, so she doesn't really need that. I'm really thinking it might be Selena. I might have to go with Selena. Blue Flame Jenny, boon attack with attack plus 3A slot. I don't know that I have an attack boon Jenny. I'm sure that does help her, but her speed is just not that good. That's kind of her biggest flaw. Blue Flame on LA Lynn. I don't use Love Abound's Lynn all that much. I'm sure it probably is good on her too. Ares, yeah. Also, yeah, Jenny. Staff user with Blue Flame. Not going to happen. Not possible. I don't know why that didn't trigger in my mind. I was too busy thinking about Sheep Jenny with Wrathful Staff. Young Azura has a bond skill with her weapon Book of Shadows. I know a lot of people like that Azura. I don't like that Azura. I don't know why. Blue Flame Nyla. That's interesting. I don't have Kinshi Anoka, so that one's easy. Let's see. I'm going to look at like 1 or 2 more pages, and then we're deciding. And then that will end off the stream for the night. And if you guys want to see more fodder being used up, because I do need to do more, I will plan out a little bit better next time. I'll have more of an idea for each bit of fodder. And maybe I'll do another live stream soonish. Blue Flame Julia. That's interesting. I don't have Julia, though. Who was I going to give an Owl Tome to? There was somebody I wanted to give an Owl Tome. Saber with Special Spiral and Blue Flame. Definitely a thing. Am I going to live stream the upcoming 2nd anniversary Fae channel? I did last year, didn't I? I think I did. And then actually that stream got content ID claimed because of the trailer that's in it, the Fae channel live stream. But I probably might. We'll see what day it lands on. If I'm able to do it, I'll try to. It'll be cool. All right, we're coming to the end here. Let's see. I'm thinking, like, I'm really feeling Selena right now. I don't know. There might be someone better, but I think it's probably the way to go. Would Selena be near a lot of people, though? I guess if she's tanking and getting like a Hone, maybe like Hone Attack 4, maybe whoever gets inherited Hone Attack 4 goes with Selena then. Bye-bye, Eddie. Thanks for being here. Thank you to all of you for spending your Saturday night with me, by the way. Means a lot. Hope you guys are having a good time. I know it's kind of boring right now because I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here. But this is a really expensive piece of fodder to be throwing away. I just want to not make a mistake with it. I really like Selena, though, and she needs the extra damage, so in that sense, it's kind of a no-brainer. But I'm sure there's probably somebody that could use it even a little bit better than her. Because she's not going to have a bond skill. Maybe as a seal. Maybe she gets the like attack and defense bond seal, or something like that, with the disencounter. With the blue flame. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Blue flame Sumia. I don't have Sumia. Don't waste that skill on Selena. Severa is 10 times better. She's not in the game yet, though, dude. I don't want to wait forever. Maybe by then I'll have another one. Something else good. I would like to see Severa or Severa, however you want to say her name, make it into heroes, though, too. Look at the Arian right next to each other. It's destined. Do we need to grab... Oh my god, we don't need to grab anything else. That means she can grab... Oh, she can get Wrath 1 and 2 then. She can't get full Wrath, but... Oh. That's interesting. I forgot about that. For some reason I thought there was a precursor to Blue Flame. Am I doing it? What PRF and refine would you want for Selena? It's a great question. I don't really know, because she has an Armor Slayer to begin with, which I'm not too keen on. Although in today's meta with all the armors and stuff, I have seen some cool Armor Slayer or Armor Smasher maybe Selena builds with that. That's cool. But I don't know that I would want, like, a Refine to be another Armor Smasher weapon for her. I inherited Wodow. I killed a Corel to give her that Wodow. At this point, if I had waited longer... Of course, we had no idea it was going to happen with Athena being a 4-star and stuff, but if I had waited, I could have had another merge to Corel. But anyway, fed one of those to her for Wodow. I think Wodow is kind of perfect on her. I like it a lot. Although I have seen some people with, what is it, Safeguard Plus with her? Because she's tanky and defensive. That's cool. But like for a custom refine, it's difficult to say because I don't even use her base weapon. But maybe something that makes her tankier would be cool. I don't know. Gives her some extra damage. Maybe it has a built-in Wrath or something in it to help her. That'd be cool. Why don't you level up Owain up just in case you don't get him anymore? You mean for like the confession? Do people do that? I haven't thought about that actually. It's even sadder than when you just off them. I'm not too concerned about it. I don't need to collect every confession. I have I would switch, but I don't want to lose where I'm at right now. But I don't think I'll ever have every unit in the game either. So. Even if you give it to her, you can always sack Selena later for Blue Flame, though. I cannot. This Selena's a +5, and she's got such good inheritance. She's got a great IV. I'm not going to be able to do that later to her. I'm not going to be able to do it. Oh, you need Bonfire for Blue Flame. Oh, does she already have Bonfire? I guess maybe I did that. Oh, yeah, that is his precursor. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that's why. So I was smart without being smart. Dumb smart. It just worked out. I like it when stuff like that happens. You're right. You're absolutely right. Yeah, I think we're doing it, guys. Ready? I haven't seen anything better. Haven't seen any other character that I want to give it to more. There's not even a lot of suggestions out there because probably a lot of people don't even have this fodder lying around. Ready? There is... Okay, hold on. I got scared for a second there. There is no... Hold on, hold on. Let me just check something. Yeah, that's the only one. Okay. Ready? Exhale. Ooh! That one kind of hurt, not gonna lie. That was hard to do. And a legit voice crack for that one too. Sorry. That one was hard to do. What am I doing? No. Learn skill. That probably hurt somebody out there because you probably don't like Selena very much. Probably thought that was a waste. Sorry. I like her. Been thinking about that one for a while. Boop. So somebody wrote F. Well, sorry, had to do it. She doesn't have Wrath 3 though. Would have been nice. Not gonna equip it right now though. Come up with a new kit with her for her later. There's the fodder, and with that, I would like to do more, but I'm just not planning out enough. We're gonna sit here waffling for another like 30 minutes before I sack somebody else because I just don't have it figured out quite enough. So tonight we did. I was going to do an upgrade to Levitain, but I ended up giving her Disencounter a little sooner than I had anticipated because I needed it for Ether raids. I might still give Selena Disencounter 2 at some point for arena points, and also because she can take it. She's tanky. She can do it. Not too bad on her. Maybe I should, yeah, at some point I should give good stuff to Ares, I guess. So he's more usable because I can actually plus 10 him. So in the long run, he will be better than his father. But I love Eldigan. Eldigan's awesome. Would hate to not use him. But yeah, so we're going to figure out later. We got Ninja here with Own Speed 4. I got to figure out who's getting that because I don't really need to keep him. He's just another unit I'm probably never going to touch. There's a lot to do. So if you want to see a specifically like fodder live stream, I will plan out things much more immaculately and get it figured out. And I will still ask chat and maybe get influenced by some of you guys too. But I'll have a much better idea of where things should kind of go because there's a lot in here to do, and I just don't know off the top of my head who the best picks for a lot of these guys are anymore. I looked it up a while ago, but it's been a while. I meant to do this a while ago. Anyway, with that, we're going to start signing off because it's been like, I think 3.5 hours or something. Jeez. Let's see. Let's check the 3 hours, 30 minutes. Yikes. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you had a great time here tonight, enjoying spending your Saturday night with me. I didn't miss any super chats, so that's good. It is honestly getting very late, but I'm still surprised we have a decent amount of people watching still. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I hope you had a good time here. If you did, be sure to let me know because I'll try to stream again soon. I do have my setup set up a bit better now, and hopefully the issues with this guy over here, this emulator, will not be happening anymore. Fingers crossed, because it took me like literally at least 3 hours. I meant to start streaming at like 6 tonight, seriously. And I started at like what? I don't even know anymore. 9 something? Ugh. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining me. I hope you had a good time. Good luck with your Choose Your Legends votes. I hope that you can get some characters that you want to see into the game. And once again, even if there's a lot of rage right now about Camilla and stuff like that, at the very least, for next year, for Choose Your Legends 4, if she gets in this time, she will not be there then. Maybe next year's your moment. Maybe it's just not this time around. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me. With that, I'm going to call it quits and call it a night. Thank you guys. Thank you for the super chats. I love you all. Thank you for following the channel and checking out the videos. That means so much. And I hope that you continue to enjoy the videos that will come shortly. I'll be working on a lot of stuff. So thank you guys. And I will see you next time. Good night.